Stream is begun.
It says starting.
That means it's on. Hello, chat. I should get chat up.
Well, no. Starting means it's starting.
No,
Live.
in my experience, it does mean it's started when you press the button initially.
Well, that's a lie. Now, today we'll do some of the art stuff first and foremost.
Oh yeah, there's been some really good art. I'll get chat
Yes.
up after I've shown the art.
There has been some very good art.
Let me see if I can
Very
find
good
it.
art need.
Well, I'll show the particular art I'm thinking of first. The most recent one.
The one you're thinking of.
Yes, the most recent one in Crusade Tapestries. For anyone who wants to follow along in the chat. Yes, this was fantastic. Loved this.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh, it's taking a long time to load. From J.A. Smith. This poster.
Red.
It's very red.
That's really good.
There we go.
That's crazy awesome.
It is
Yeah, that
actually
is
crazy
great.
awesome.
It's
isn't
very
it?
good, yeah.
Like in EFAP and stuff, we have discovered like amongst these audiences there are really talented artists just there. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
they can do this kind of stuff.
Isn't that awesome? Though? We attract a really talented and intelligent audience.
Mm.
Not sucking your dick, chat, but good job, okay? That's
Yeah,
all
like,
I'm
this
saying.
stuff is
Good
really
fucking job.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very glorious.
Well, look, if it makes you feel
tweeted at a World of Darkness.
if it makes you feel too egotistic, chat, just be aware of how few of you are actually those good artists. It's just about quantity. We do this for enough audience, and there's bound to be one or two artists.
Yeah. It's only a
so-
couple you a couple of you
So-
are cool. Yeah.
So I do feel
The
like
rest of you
World
need to step up your
Darkness-
game.
I do.
Those of you who just watch, lazy buggers.
Bunch of freeloaders.
So hold on a second. I do feel like World of Darkness should be promoting our stream because they
Definitely.
promote the Penny Arcade stream, and that one got like 1/10 the viewers that our did. So
Which one
Why
did
don't
they
you
promote?
introduce who they are, Dev?
the Penny Arcade stream.
No,
Oh,
the
right.
people
World of
that you're
Darkness.
telling to promote
Tell
us.
them who is World of Darkness. Tell the audience because they might
They
not
make
know.
the game.
Yeah.
It's
They-
these
they make
guys.
the game.
I'm showing on screen
World of
the
Darkness.
no fascists thing from their manual.
Yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful thing.
we looked it up a few weeks ago on this stream, but it actually recently went viral. So
Did we help?
maybe.
They absolutely should promote our stuff. Well, everybody should tweet at them and suggest that they pay attention.
Yeah, at World of Darkness. I'm sure they're watching.
At
Right.
World of Darkness.
Also,
No
in the chat,
dogpiling,
I'm
but
just
all
gonna
thousands of you go and tweet them, please.
put in a quick link there to the subscribe star tip jar of the guy who made that art because it's fucking beautiful.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, we should at least
Yeah, that was.
encourage that.
Yeah.
Because there's some really good
didn't I
stuff.
suggest that the other day that we should promote their PayPal or something?
Yeah, and I agreed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he suggested that. I think
I'm taking
I
credit for
take-
this wonderful
No,
suggestion.
I think
Thank you.
Sargon did.
He actually did suggest that.
Yeah.
Hard.
Check, mate.
even the
Freeloaders.
Tile,
Hey, don't clap. That's a black appropriation.
that it is. There was also the other thing in the Crusader Tapestries too, the Lovecraftian one, where they're like, Howard Phillips Lovecraft's a racist and anti-Semite.
What, you mean the picture of Hitler and Stalin there?
Well, no, that's a slightly different thing, but that too.
You should show that. Yeah.
I mean, I can show that if you want, Arch.
Sure, why not?
All right, chat, get ready for your biggest uwu face.
Ooh.
Aww. A match made in Gulag.
To be fair, if Hitler and Stalin actually met and get to know one another, I'm sure they would have been big fans of one another.
They'd be National Socialist one day, International Socialist the next. They'd alternate.
Hand in hand.
No one would know which day it was.
Wasn't there one more piece of art that went missing?
If it's gone missing, then that might explain why I haven't got it.
Yeah, Kibs.
That is generally what's missing.
Sandra's gonna
Oh, did you
post
delete
that.
something?
No, little Kyle's posted a preview version that Dev then posted on
right, yeah.
Skull because he's Dev and Canadians.
He's just wrapping up the art piece. It'll
Yeah.
probably be done.
I was thinking
He'll
I was
post it. Pretty cool.
I was thinking I was missing one, but yeah, a draft that isn't
You
ready
are
yet.
correct in that assumption.
Assumption?
He was assuming that. See, he
Was it
assumed
that?
my gender. Huh?
I don't think anyone can assume your gender, Kyle.
Well, they could try.
Right, so last time you had yourself a furry adventure with the local animals of the forest.
Yeah.
No one wishes to dispute that characterization. All right, moving swiftly along. You also delivered a report which skirted a handful of issues, but was mostly honest.
It was almost completely honest.
Almost completely.
Just good enough.
And then you went to bed. So it's the next night. Your usual briefing awaits you.
Sorry to interrupt. Do we get a willpower back?
Yes, you do.
Do I get one of my aggravated willpowers back?
I don't know, Dev. Do you?
Yes.
Have you
Yeah.
done something that deserves that, Dev?
Sure.
Fucking nailed it.
That was very specific.
I participated in the fight.
I have participated. Give me a participation award. All right.
You
Well,
did.
you can have one of the aggravated willpower points back.
All right. So can I heal some health as well?
I think that's a bit too generous.
Don't you need medicine checks for that?
Yes, you do.
Well,
you want
those
me
are
to-
aggravated?
Do you want me to throw
They're
one
not
at you?
aggravated damage.
Oh, aren't they?
Aren't they?
So I should-
aggravated? No, they're just superficial. Okay, in that case, you need to do a rouse check to heal 2 points.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I know that it's a little bit off topic, but we were discussing it
Yeah.
earlier. It'll be relevant to the 6 of us, but apparently Doctor Who has hit a 31-year low in ratings.
Oh my god, that show's still
Surprise.
going.
That's
Can't believe
almost
it.
the least surprising thing I've heard all day.
Oh, that show that killed itself. Sad.
Feminist bullshit on TV getting low ratings.
Dude,
What?
speaking of social justice bullshit on TV, The Witcher is actually really good.
I've
It's
heard-
not bad.
I've
It's
heard
not bad.
mostly mixed things about
I mean,
it.
you guys are saying it's not bad. I've been watching it. I love it, to be honest.
I
There
finished- I
is some social justice stuff in it. Not very much, though. And I'm not sure. Like, there's that post about the North Guardians being deliberately, like, scrotums. I'm not sure if that's actually the intention. The armor is worse than in the games, but it's not that bad.
Well, have a look
they
at the
do
helmet.
look like dicks. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes, the
Nilfgaard's
helmet
supposed to be
literally
the
looks like a dickhead.
Yes.
It is interesting.
It's
how
a
they took
plausible
the faction
theory.
that had some really cool armor
Yeah.
and then just turned it into whatever the hell that is.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't implied that they're all white supremacists yet, but I'm waiting for it. But
It's worth a watch.
they made
Design
Triss.
that bad does not happen by accident.
It's
Yeah, no.
the helmets are bad, but I don't think all of them have that helmet for the entire time. I might be wrong, but there's a few that have actual decent helmets. The armor
Seriously,
itself,
though.
the armor itself isn't as bad as the helmet when combined together. But the swords are ridiculous. They're deliberately scary. This is not how the North Guardians were written. Either way, other than that, Triss is black or brown, but the face is it's a bad decision. She's not ginger either. So Triss is 50% ruined, but the face, despite that, is actually very similar to Triss's face. But yeah, other than that, it's actually really good.
Yeah,
I've heard it's alright. I've heard it's okay to meh.
I
So we'll
watched
see.
both The Witcher and The Mandalorian, and they're both like passable. You know, not bad.
I loved
I'd
the
say
first
Mandalorian's
episode
bad.
of The Mandalorian. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I really had to force myself to watch like 2 more episodes, then I gave up on it because it was just.
Yeah, the first one is the best
Stupid
one.
shit.
It's all downhill from there.
I guess
Meh.
I'm liking it more than you guys. I really got into the lore during the
King
games,
of
so
lower
maybe
standards.
The Lord,
it
what
might
do you
genuinely just be that I have lower standards. I do notice less problems with stuff than other people, except for the Star Trek movies. I know there's all kinds of problems with those.
God,
Hey,
they're
it's
talking
a
about
show about tall ships in space and diplomacy and exploration. Let's blow up the ship right at the start in 2 separate movies, and then just do the whole thing as like an on-foot action movie. Yeah.
That's the remakes, right? The Jar Jar Abrams one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jar Jar Abrams.
If we do need to change gears and talk about something really good, though, for those of you who have not seen 1917, it is phenomenally good. So go and check that out if you haven't.
Now, to return to our own World War for a second.
Oh yes, back to the next World War. Yes,
Actually, I just.
The
World
all
War
of
II.
you
That's the one where the
have
Nazis are the good
hunger.
guys, right?
God damn it,
You can
Rex.
knock off 1 point of hunger for the blood bags you're supplied.
Oh, thank you very much. I
With the
appreciate it.
exception of you, Kyle.
Fucking
Oh my
Oliver
God,
Twist
but I'm
over
not
here.
hungry though.
Yeah, but you might be. Do a rouse check to wake up in the morning. All of you do that, actually.
What?
Wait, everyone?
Rouse check to wake up.
Yep.
Can I set an alarm instead?
What's
Can't you just like kick them if they're just asleep?
the roll?
Stargun's fine. Rouse check.
Rounds.
It says-
Where's
it
the-
says on-
I didn't wake up.
Well, no, you're awake. It's just you're 1 point of hunger.
Yeah, coma.
Awesome.
Right, my dude is hungry.
Little Kyle, little Kyle,
This
little
is Eastern
Chinese.
Europe.
I
Don't
didn't- I
you
didn't
need
quite-
arouse a check?
Check.
Bottom of the character sheet, there will be a rouse
Oh,
check
rouse,
there.
gotcha.
Yep. As the name implies, that is indeed something you need to do to wake up in the morning. You still wake up, it's just that you're a little bit hungry. So everybody who failed it gets 1 point of hunger.
Wake up. We should be
But
doing
I
a
don't
remorse check
want
then.
it.
Well, you also get a blood bag to remove it anyway.
Oh,
Yep,
nice.
you're more-
You're subtracted.
Yes.
Your
So,
breakfast.
If you manage to rouse without failing, you'll be 1 point less hungry.
Oh boy.
Except for you, Kyle. You don't get. Well, you get a blood bag, but you refuse it.
What?
Can I have
Oh,
his?
that's right.
Uh huh.
All
Yes,
right.
you are.
Wait, could I have it? Because I have 3 hunger.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know. I asked
I don't
first.
like blood, I guess. Here, you can have it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Delish.
Hmm.
Right, with the rousing out of the way, the arousal, you are summoned to your usual. But I was about to say morning, but good night briefing with von Richthofen.
That's morning somewhere.
Probably some communist country.
I mean, it might
Oh.
just be Russia. There's like 37 time zones in Russia or whatever.
There probably are actually. Yeah.
The sun never
right.
sets on communist soil.
Chat is demanding a 12 rules for Reich shirt. I'll have to do that now.
Yeah.
That won't require explaining in public.
Maybe
You know,
I could
you should-
de-emphasize the genuinely racist elements of that design.
No. Do a poster so it's not in public. So it's something.
Yeah,
people
so
have
whenever
got
you
on the wall.
invite a lady over, she
Yeah.
can see it. And
Well,
then you'll
mate,
have
this
to
is-
explain that to her.
Are you kidding me? This is like the ultimate shit test. Does she have a sense of humor or
Oh,
not?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's a
And
good
if she
point.
walks out the door, then you dodged a bullet, my friend.
Exactly.
And it's
She
not the
might be
kind
a
of
real Nazi.
emotionally
The litmus
manipulative
test
shit
for a
test.
fun person.
It's not the kind of emotionally manipulative shit test that women usually do. See, this is a man's shit test.
It's just like a mental strainer.
It's genuinely just a filter rather than a losing question with 2 wrong answers.
Meh. Now, the radio squeaks and squawks and talks. Von Richthofen greets you as usual. Meine Herren, your report has been dispatched. We will expect a response to it in the immediate few next days. Your greetings, your meeting, indeed, with the Ukrainian partisans, I hope went well. We could use their aid in our future offensives into Russia.
Oh yeah, brilliantly.
It's all detailed in the report that that Dev prepared specifically. So
I think actually I prepared it.
I think it was you too.
that usually preferred.
God damn it, Rags.
Yeah, you could also just say Jürgen Panterson.
Jürgen Panzerson.
Does he have the report? Are we assuming that it's still being mailed to him?
Well, it's being sent back to Berlin.
Well,
Think we can assassinate the courier?
doesn't
This is not the kind of information that the Reich would trust to the airwaves, shall we say?
so we should pretend as if it went well? I don't know. if we had
do
to tell him
anything wrong.
the full details of the report to answer him here, then that's kind of pointless.
Yeah, just tell him that we can't talk about it over the airwaves because
Yeah,
for the
just
same
like
reason.
Hitler, we did nothing wrong.
That's not what I said, but
You put in a lot of effort to get that line in, didn't you, Rose? Really wanted everyone to
very
know.
little, in fact, the opposite. It just comes out so naturally.
in any case, just say we can't talk about it over the waves due to its
Sir.
sensitive nature.
I guess so, but then he's going to say, well, good, I'll assume that you did make contact with them then.
We did make
Let's see what he
contact.
says.
Yes.
Let's see what he says.
Yeah, name the lie.
Okay. Right. It's very good to hear that you have negotiated a peace and perhaps even a treaty with the Ukrainian partisans. As for the rest of us, we have been most busy as well. The Soviet 12th and 6th armies are still continuing their retreat, whilst our 17th army has encountered a major defensive line, which intelligence reports claim is named the Stalin Line.
That's
after the
imaginative.
Bolshevik in chief. Further to the north, however, we have run into a bit of a problem. The 1st Panzer under von Kluck have decided to turn south to aid in our encirclement. Unfortunately, a large Soviet counterattack has been launched to liberate Kiev. We have identified several enemy divisions attacking the 1st Panzer. This has resulted in them only being able to send a single corps to aid us down south, with the 48th joining in the efforts to break through the Stalin Line. This means that at the moment, the front line is heavily engaged and is likely to be so for a while. There are no specific orders as to your objectives at this time. The trench raids have, however, resumed, and there is still the sniper to be dealt with. Additionally, the church you restored a few days ago, has there been any progress in that matter?
No.
If he knows what we did last time, then we haven't been back, so yeah.
He doesn't really know. All he knew was that you were going to check it out. So if you don't have any news...
What was the result of that church thing again?
So they were using vampires to not vampires, werewolf corpses to fuel magic. Yeah. And they gave us, was it scrolls or a medallion or something?
They gave us a book with their information, like basically a lead to follow up with that quest later on. Some
Right.
goodies we could check out. And I don't think we have yet. We went and did the werewolf thing.
Yeah.
Meeting with the
So
partisans.
I need to investigate the scrolls and books, really.
I could help. I have academics, I think. Oh shit, we have
Hold
artwork.
on. There's the finished art. It looks great.
Yep.
That does look great, yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
we couldn't get any fucking paint in there.
We could integrate this battle into our design.
We also have to get our vehicle looked at because it was kind of destroyed in the fight after we hit a werewolf with it.
Well, it was
I'm
damaged.
so,
yeah.
I mean, it was damaged. That's, you know.
See, I don't get the honor of being in this art, but I do get the honor of having run over one of the werewolves.
Well, you're in it. You're inside the vehicle.
That's
Yeah.
very technically true, Kyle, but not actually true.
It's imagination. Come on.
Yeah, I'd like to imagine us some paint.
Oh, sad lad.
Yeah, I'd love to imagine some fucking paint.
So should we maybe rather than going and engage a quest, Sargon probably needs a knight to look at those scrolls, right, Arch?
Probably, yeah.
A knight.
So
He's not autistic. He can just read them.
Hey, look, I'm going to do a thorough job here, okay? So I will.
All right. So I guess we'll find something else to do while you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with the Sigmund.
Okay, that's pretty good, except for all of the ones.
Oops.
Maybe I'll spend a reroll on.
To be fair, if a success, if a 10 counts as 4 successes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd still put.
Sorry,
That's still.
I'll just get rid of the
successes.
negatives and spend that willpower.
I could aid with an academics roll if that would help.
No, you couldn't easily.
I could offer you to do so,
No,
which I have
I have a
done.
1 in academics. I know what a book is.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees of success. Right.
I know.
Yep.
I practically wrote this fucking thing. I'm so glad I took a cult.
It
used it a lot,
it does
actually.
take you pretty much the night to read through it. Like there's a lot of ancient nonsense written in there, a lot of prose, written in ways as if to specifically waylay somebody trying to figure out what this thing is.
Well, and suddenly we've just unlocked the secret to almost all literature.
Letters.
It's just class exclusivism.
It is. It's deliberately designed to exclude lesser academics.
Literally upholding a caste system.
Yeah.
Eventually, you arrive at a specific reference, a book titled "My Time Amongst the Humans."
Oh God, it's written by a Jew.
Oh.
It is a pretty goddamn ancient fucking manuscript, apparently, written during the late 1800s. This is the key that you've been looking for. You can put in a request to have it searched for and delivered to you.
Sorry, say that again. What was the thing?
My Time Amongst the Humans.
Right, and it's called My Time Amongst the Humans, right?
Yes, it is from the late 1800s.
Okay.
So is that a book that we need to find?
No, it is something you can have delivered to you.
Oh,
Okay, I'll put in a request to have that delivered.
Yep.
Interlibrary
Germans have
loan?
libraries.
So what else did I actually learn from these scrolls and books?
Well, they all essentially lead back to this one book as kind of the core work, the deciphering tool. What you also learn is that it seems to all of this has been written in very old prose, like 1800s fucking Russian, essentially. It also keeps mentioning it refers almost to those. You know how they wrote those old manuscripts and maps. I here be monsters.
Yeah.
It refers to all manners of fey creatures, some of which you recognize, like the werewolves.
Just as a quick question, isn't this like 50 years ago?
1800s?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
We're now in the we're in the 1900s, aren't we? 1930ish or whatever.
Yes,
41.
Yeah, 41. There we go. So if it's late 1800s, what 1890?
It's
like
50 years or so ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely it's not too difficult to read.
Well, that's the thing. It's not written in the kind of dialect you would expect.
Right. Okay, yeah. Whoever's typing loudly, mute yourself.
It's Uzulu, dude. It's his fingers.
I literally have a thing that mutes my mic while I'm typing, and it sometimes doesn't work. I just have to do one thing, and then it does. It gets stuck. So let's see if it's working now. Yep. Perfect.
Thank God.
Okay. Yep, the
think
book
this
will be
is better than
delivered to
anything
you probably the next night, actually.
Well, that's good. That's as good as fucking Amazon. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Wait, hold on a minute. How is the book getting to us faster than our reports getting back to Berlin?
They're going to have it droned to you.
The report might reach Berlin just as quick.
Let's hope
But
so.
this actually is not a particularly rare book. It exists in quite a few Russian libraries, you're informed.
Oh, okay.
Because I imagine that recently the German libraries have been, there's a little bit more space in them.
Just of certain authors. Authors that you don't need to worry yourself over much with.
Okay.
All right. So, the rest of you, is there anything interesting you would like to engage in?
I don't think I'll really be up to much. I don't think there's really anything on my to-do list at the moment. Unless there's anything that anybody else needs help with doing.
Well, did you want to maybe go back and try to renegotiate a peace with those werewolves?
Round 2.
Well, while I'm not there.
Let's restock on explosives.
Good idea.
Yeah, unironically, yes.
Let's get the car repaired, actually. Let's look at that.
Yeah, can we visit our mechanic and see what the verdict is on the flying mousemobile?
Yep, you have a standard logistical outfit with your division. They'll be able to take in the car and fix it up. They'll have it done by the next night, they figure.
All right,
This
there's
is
a
super
German
efficient German fucking.
Man, these
work,
Germans and
isn't
their
it?
automobiles, man,
Is
they
there
should
a
keep this up.
second car we can use?
Yeah.
This is why we're going to win the war. This kind of efficiency.
Or do we only have
Engines of
one
war.
armored car?
Arch, what is our specific unit of troops currently doing tonight?
Jeez,
They're
all of them?
engaged in assaults against the Stalin line, along with the rest of the army.
Okay, did
I
we
have a
want to have
question,
them do
Arch.
anything else, guys?
Our guys. Oh no, they're fighting a good fight.
Well, because we could have them maybe pursue those units that are heavily damaged and in retreat to the south. We could have them go help reinforce that defense of the town up north.
Honestly, this is a little bit out of my area of expertise or knowledge. I'm more of a small scale strategist. I don't know about the
That's called
Stuff like this.
tactics.
Ooh.
There
are no bad tactics from what I hear. But I was if you guys want to do some of the division, yeah, absolutely go along with it.
Chat's reminding me that we still had the opportunity to ghoul Stalin's son.
Oh, that's true. Where is Stalin's son, Arch?
He's nowhere fucking nearby.
Never mind.
Why don't you just
Arch doesn't want us to ghoul him. I see how it is.
rather,
He's a
rather, than
high
getting
value
into,
prisoner.
rather than getting into too much trouble, why don't you just restock on stuff and fix shit and then everyone's back together and ready, and then we can because
I actually have a question for the mechanic. I am wondering if, because of what that werewolf did to the front end of our mousemobile, I'm wondering if there's a way that we can essentially have some of the metal workers or engineers or mechanics put one of those grates, like one of those shield bars on the front of the mousemobile.
Okay.
Like you see in front of trucks.
Oh,
and
like
stuff.
a bull grate or whatever they call them.
Kind of, yeah, one of those things.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right. Yep. The big burly looking mechanic just is wiping his oil stained hands on a rag as you tell this to him, and he's badly overworked. This fucker's been repairing vehicles for goddamn days now. Right. When you're like, hey, could we add in like a bar at the front of the vehicle because we ran into that werewolf? He just what?
So I'm going to tell him that.
You ran into what?
Yeah, well, I'm going to
God
tell
damn
him
it.
that last time, as you could see, there's probably still some fur attached to the front where Oozaloo fucking ran this thing. I can say when we were out on a mission, we had to, scoot away from enemy lines, and we hit a wild animal in the middle of the night. I don't know if it was a moose or an elk or something, and those things really effed up the front of our van, or sorry, our armored car.
How
Yeah,
if it
there's
happens again, we might be out of commission.
There's new art from Ritualist. I'm showing it now.
It looks pretty good, actually.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. He. he kind of looks dead on his fucking feet, so he kind of lets the pass like, most nasty creatures.
Well, I mean,
should we ghoul this guy and then he has to do it?
well, I think he's good. Well, I mean, all right. Okay, so let's take that idea. We'll put it in our back pocket, right? We'll keep that in mind. There's a maybe for later, like a plan L. Something
Seems
like that.
like a useful guide to have ghouled as well.
Well,
Mechanic,
I mean,
yeah.
as far as moose go, like anything that size, if you hit it at high speed, it's going to be like over here. Like
How about if
around
we-
here in Arkansas,
if we
it'll
ghoul-
fuck your car up?
How about if we ghoul him only when he decides to be insubordinate, thus basically ending his free life? Not even free.
Because, like,
For him to drive.
the thing is, we're already kind of on the same side, This war
Kinda,
thing.
though.
Yeah, I mean, but you could have made that argument against Dev ghouling that poor family in Berlin, but obviously that was a great idea. So,
I never
the same
thought
thing
it was a great
applies.
idea.
Yeah, exactly.
I never, yeah.
Well,
We don't have to
why
go
don't
everyone.
Why don't we pay him?
Well, I mean, like,
him.
Wait, there
has
are
he said
other
no
ways
yet?
to make people do things you want.
Has he said no?
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's just continue the conversation between Rags and the mechanic. So, you explain to him your idea, and then you explain away the mention of the werewolf. And he kind of looks at the car, looks at little bits of fur that his compatriots are currently busy trying to pick out of the welding seams.
We rammed
like,
a very hairy communist.
We could potentially add in some reinforcements to the front, but this is an armored car. It doesn't really have the structural integrity required for a large crash bar.
What kind of vehicle would if this doesn't?
Yeah.
Well, how about spikes instead? Like
That's
big spikes.
a bit more Mad Max than realistic, I think.
Yeah. That's
Well,
okay.
I was really. I'll say to him, if there's any way for you to add just a little something extra, even if it's not as big as I originally had described, something that'll give our car a little bit of protection if we run into something. Because the last thing we need to be doing is be running away from communists or to be
Rags.
full retreat and then hit something and just
Rags.
be out of luck.
Think big or go home. We want long sticks with mines on the end.
Oh god. Like
The British actually invented that in the pre-dreadnought
Well, see, there you go. And I've just reinvented it.
read.
Okay.
Proud part of British culture, I guess.
Yeah, he can't really do much. Like the vehicle, it's not designed for ramming things. Really.
I gotcha.
What about
crumple rather easily?
Yeah,
Okay,
just
how
about a
just
chain?
something to give us a little bit more of a chance of sustaining a direct frontal hit.
Yeah, we can just do like the Mumakil in the Pelennor Fields. We just give ourselves some tusks and a chain between them. So if we have to
Can we
run
have
anything over,
sides put on the wheels, please?
We hit a button, shing, they just stick out of the
Yeah.
sides. of it.
Kneecappers.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea if we run through infantry, I guess. For melee. What the hell?
We're bringing back cavalry, boys.
This actually feels like
This is an armored chariot.
this feels like the Cyberpunk campaign where you guys are making that van. Like
and
the
then
armored
V
van.
just rammed it into a door. On its
Like,
first outing.
He basically says that if you want something like that, something that can be built on or modified a little bit, you're going to need a bigger vehicle. Like we could possibly do something like add in a radio antenna, or indeed a literal armored ram to the front of the vehicle if it was a larger Sparwagen, one of the newer 231s, for example.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. It might suit our purpose as well.
Is this amateur saying he can't do anything to it?
Can we submit a requisition for a newer model?
Arch, I guess I have a question. Can we trade in our used vehicle for a discount on a new vehicle?
Trade in. You are funny.
Just
Oh,
requisition
yeah, but-
another vehicle from headquarters.
Well, yeah, but I wondered, can we trade in our old one to get some requisition refund to exchange it for the new one at a slightly lowered price?
What is this? Some sort of currency now? Requisition?
Yeah, what is this? Communism?
Whose side do you want?
Am I playing an EA game? What's going on here?
More proof the Nazis are socialists. Sorry, Karen.
What is this? Communism?
No, this is capitalism.
Socialism.
Okay, like
Yeah, but
either way, capitalism or communism, it's not going to fly.
Slaps the hood of this bad boy.
Oh god. Okay, so what kind of division
Plus,
are we?
sadly, he's not a used car salesman. Like, he doesn't really sell the cars. He just fixes them up when people have destroyed them.
But does he
so
have paint?
Okay, hold on. So if we can't just get some prestige back from trading this thing in, and we'll have to just buy a new vehicle, I guess that's fine. Can we still drive this thing in its current shape?
Yeah, he can fix it
Tomorrow
up.
until it's fixed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna be basically ditching it, do you want to like rig it as a trap sometime?
Well, we're not ditching
Yeah.
it yet. I mean, this is going to be.
It's left in the workshop, Dev. They're gonna fix it. Don't mind it.
No. I know that, but like when it's finally
I don't
time
think he
to
means
like
immediately.
yeah, not right now, but like when it's finally time to send it off, we should probably I don't know, go back to the Ukrainians and call them out of the cave and then have it explode in their faces or something.
We could keep it because it belongs to us.
I don't
Like
know why
we-
we're getting
What
rid
we
of this
could do is that we could continue to have it be in our ownership until we wanted to use it again.
Well, I thought we wanted a bigger one so you could actually mod it.
You don't have to
Sure,
trade
we
it in,
could.
Dad.
If
What
we
the
got a
fuck?
bigger one. If something bad happened to it, we would have a fallback. And also, if we wanted to split up into two vehicles and not put all of our proverbial eggs in one basket, we could bring them both.
Speaking of eggs, Dev can't roll drive to save his life.
Speaking of eggs, Dev, aren't you pregnant?
Exactly
No.
my point.
Absolutely not.
Hey, Dev, is Rags a walrus or a dog?
Remember
Who
whose side you're
knows?
on, Dev?
Oh god.
Speaking of sides, so I have actually updated the Renown shop with just one of those larger vehicles.
Oh boy, let's take a look.
For
much does that
2,500
cost?
prestige.
Oh fuck, guys! It's not how the military works.
Yes.
Prestige
Let's
points.
look at the pin messages. Let's check this bad boy out.
We start haggling with our commanding officers for prestige points.
You can show off any of the documents you have access to, so people will actually see what it is too.
Goodness
Armor,
me.
which one is this one? This new one is the
The SDKF said 231.
Oh, look at it.
What is?
It's like ours, but someone just pulled it apart. They just stretched it out.
Yep. Slapped on an extra set of wheels too.
It's the Goatsy version.
It does have a G on it.
All right, so Arch, what would it take for me to get another mine and another grenade bundle back since I used those up in the last fight?
You would just have to pay the cost for them.
All right, let's look up the costs.
They weren't too expensive.
Yeah, I don't recall them being that expensive either. Let me see.
Player notes.
I have
General
also
equipment.
added in a smoke hand grenade at Drags' request.
There's another artwork from Ritualist.
Excellent smoke grenades.
That's pretty good, actually.
D&D coming.
Basically,
Carvis.
all I want to do is paint the entire thing bright pink. Okay, that's all I'm after.
In
It's not
honor
too
of a
much to
particular wizard. So, Ritualist has recommended that I reveal that this post from him was sponsored by World of Darkness. Thank you, World of Darkness.
And best of
ask. Are
all,
they the official sponsor of the show?
But apparently, yes.
Oh,
That's amazing. Yeah, well, we would like to thank our official sponsor, World of Darkness.
Kami.
Yes,
Well, see, here's
World
the
of
thing,
Darkness.
World of-
Thank you for
World of
making this excellent World War II game.
Yes.
What they did was they messed up when they said the most important rule in our rule book is that there are no rules, and then also said Nazis can't play. So a little bit of a.
But they didn't say you can't play as Nazis. That's the thing.
terrible idea.
Nazis can't play, but we're not Nazis. We're just LARPing as Nazis.
Yeah, but I'm
just
getting
happen to
there.
be really
I'm
good
getting
at
there.
Oh,
It's been that fun playing as a Nazi. I'm getting there. Thank you, World of Darkness. Yeah, thank you, World of Darkness, for spreading the righteous religion and ideology of De Fuhrer.
the fascism.
You should sponsor more streams, and then they'll be fascist too.
My God.
So I'd like to grab some smoke grenades. I think it's probably a good idea to have some of those.
Absolutely. So
What's your
let's
strength
give a
like,
scroll
Dev?
here.
My strength is 1, so I can still throw it.
No, you dropped them at your feet, probably.
Yeah, I
Wait.
think that actually means the opposite, Dev. I think that means you can't throw them. If anything, I think, and I dare say that this is also endorsed by World of Darkness, you throw like a fucking girl.
This too is correct.
Thank you, World of Darkness, for giving us that quote.
Well, the thing is, I have. Let me check my weight.
And here's another one from the list of quotes that World of Darkness recommended. It says, Heil Hitler. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you, World of Darkness.
If there are any other official World of Darkness endorsed quotes that you guys know of listening, do super chat them to Arch. You know,
Yes.
it's just the right thing to do. I think it's to show appreciation for the sponsor, because that's what we've really got to do. We're very lucky to have them as a sponsor.
Yeah. First class.
So a smoke grenade, 5
So
each.
They've really done a
have-
good job funding our show. Maybe we couldn't even have done it without them, actually.
Yeah. None of this would be possible if they had
No, they're
such an
keeping it
amazing
alive.
manual.
Yeah, I really appreciate
If
them
they hadn't
creating
brought
this
fascism in-
this Nazi game for us.
If they hadn't brought up fascism in the manual, we wouldn't even have thought about it.
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely trying to imply something there. They were definitely trying to make
yeah.
sure that there was as many Nazi versions of the game as possible. It's reverse
I think
psychology.
my
It's
artwork,
very
by the way,
clever.
is the-
Oh,
Sorry.
God.
Really strange. To
Eventually
them,
we'll get
but
back to the
most people
game.
Don't constantly think about Nazis all day.
Yeah. If anything, you could call it like a dog whistle or something, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's like I never thought about it until I just read about it. in the
Is
rules,
he,
and all of a
is he
sudden,
even
wow.
subtle enough? It's all. I mean, they're sponsoring this stream. It's obvious what they're after.
Why are World of Darkness pro-fascism? It's such a weird thing. Anyway, let's carry on invading the Soviet Union.
So the thing is, I have 5 slots of weight left. So even if I can't throw grenades, I can still hold on to them for others to throw.
With when it comes to stuff like smoke grenades, you probably won't have to throw them far, or if even anywhere.
adding
How about someone with some strength take the smoke grenades?
Ooh, I have strength. I'll take smoke grenades.
There we
Do
go.
you have
give me a-
space?
Do I have space? Let me check. I probably am going to stop carrying around this Solothurn.
Probably not a terrible idea because it does take up a lot of space.
It takes up a lot of space. So what I will do is I will go ahead and put that into my non-carried inventory.
Well, hold on a minute, Rex. I can carry it since I'm doing nothing with my inventory right now.
Why?
Anyway.
Making you
Because-
carry that thing around is
Come on.
fucking child labor.
because I have
Also
5
endorsed by World of Darkness.
World of Darkness. Give your children
Okay,
large
Okay,
weapons.
hear me out. Hear me
Very
out.
progressive.
Yes.
Hear me out. I have 5 slots of inventory open, and I'm not strong enough to use any weapon, so I might as well hold something.
So I might as well hold this anti-tank rifle. World of Darkness supports the Second Amendment.
Yes. World of Darkness stands with the Virginia protesters.
In fact, it wants them to have bigger guns.
Yeah.
So what is the weight on that thing?
So
Fucking smoke grenade, like grams.
No, not that. The Solothurn.
Lots.
the
Is it more-
S18 1000.
All right, Dev, how
It's
much
like-
do you weigh? All right, now multiply that by 2. All right, and again.
I'm on the wiki page. Let me take a look.
Well, I think the weight should be in the store, right? Let me see.
The Solothurn, it's about the amount of slots it takes up rather than necessarily the weight, although the recoil would
Right.
probably break your little body.
Right, but how many slots does it take up?
Oh no, this is the S18.
I have to actually look at
It takes up. I have to double check. So the ammo takes up 5 slots.
Jesus.
5 slots
I can-
of ammo. So yeah.
I can hold the ammo then.
Well, we won't need the ammo. We haven't really run into any scenario where we have to use it. So it might be one of those specialized things where we have access to it, but I'm not carrying it around all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is an anti-tank rifle. It's
very specialized.
We,
it's good at
for some reason, came across lots of
breaking
tanks
people's things.
early in the campaign, but not so much recently.
Yeah,
probably because you were ordered to deal with tanks.
Yeah, they're not as effective against priests, or at least not as exclusively effective against priests.
So I'd like to repurchase 2 S mines.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 3. Give me 4 smoke grenades. I'm marking those down for myself. Are you keeping track of the official requisition points, Arch?
I'm doing it.
Okay, I got you.
270 at the moment. How much have I spent?
So the 4 smoke grenades, that's 20, and the 2 S mines are. Let me double check. I believe they are. Scrolly. S mines are 5 each.
Right,
so
down to 240.
Yeah.
I might
deal,
get a couple of S mines myself, so I'll put them.
Yeah, those are a good deal.
Yeah.
So I have an anti-tank mine, 2 anti-personnel mines, and 4 smoke grenades.
What were the mines that you just the ones that you just said? Sorry, what were they? S mines or something?
The anti-personnel mines are the S mines. In fact, I'm going to put that down on the sheet. Anti-personnel.
What are the anti-tank ones? Sorry.
The anti-tank ones, they're just AT mines.
AT mines. How much are they?
They are
10 points a pop. Telemina.
Right. Okay. I'll get those instead and put us down to 220 left.
Are we breaking even close to doing so? Or do we just have a big bunch at the beginning that we're spending through pretty quickly?
Well,
No,
originally
we had like
we were
500
sort
or
of
something.
sending up for a tank. Sort of.
Not anymore, it
was-
sounds like.
But
But
we
I'm
still
happy with the mouse car, to be honest.
Yeah, and the mouse car is working pretty good.
Yeah,
and we've got enough to where if we need to get a lot of little stuff, we've got plenty of buffer space for.
So
Howard.
we actually can afford a Panzer II,
Yep. I have also, there are 2 vehicles added because I figured I'd add in the bigger one as well. So the second one, that is the larger version of your flying mouse car, the largest version available, the 8-wheeler. And it will be upgradable, so you can change out its gun. That one would also be able to have like an actual RAM at the front and all kinds of other stuff.
And that's 100. It's only 130, isn't it?
No, 160 that one, but we can still afford it. Can we get some points back if we trade in the Mousemobile?
Exactly, that's a totally rational thing to ask.
The mechanic wrings his hand. His nose seems to extend in the quiet moonlight. Like, I am not used car salesman. No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Was a used car salesman.
Was there an echo to his voice there? I think that perhaps someone needs to have their family lineage checked, and we're pretty good investigators. So maybe you should start thinking about becoming a used car salesman.
Oh shit!
Threatening the help, Sargon. Jesus.
Well, we weren't allowed to bribe him, apparently, or turn him into a ghoul. So,
well, sadly, no matter what you do to this guy, the prices will remain constant.
God damn it! But I mean, we can still afford and have the Mousemobile as a backup.
We could. Would you like to buy it now, or see how the Mousemobile keeps on trucking?
Well, we could just buy it now. Fuck it.
We could, yeah. It'd be a little bit more roomy. I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind having more room inside, especially now that we have a new addition to our group.
Is there any
already crammed? Yeah.
Is there any noticeable? Go on.
Hold on. What are the listed capabilities of this this mouse?
Transmitting audio without it roboting.
Uber Mousemobile.
The 8-wheeler version. It's about probably close to twice the size, but it's much heavier. It's got better all-terrain capabilities since it has 2 sets of 4 independent road wheels. It's got a bit more armor. It has standard the same 2-centimeter autocannon, but it can also be upgraded with a 5-centimeter, a 7.5-centimeter short, and a 7.5-centimeter long. It also comes with You see that large ram-like thing at the front there?
Is that a ram?
That's what we wanted.
That is basically a ram, yes.
Okay. I'm
It's
down for
amphibious.
buying this, by the way.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
I think-
look like it has 8 wheels. Oh no, sorry, it's 4 on each side, isn't it? Never mind. I still don't need to see the fourth though. Yes, I was thinking it was 2 sets of 4
found
on
the
each
lamest
side.
Picture of this.
But still,
There's
that
so
only looks like 6.
Usually, you're such a smart guy usually as well. That's so great.
I was thinking it was a bit excessive having 8 wheels on each side, but also pretty
Wait a
fucking
second.
badass. I mean, if you had
Yeah,
like
because
independent
our
sections of the body for each pair of wheels, that would be very mobile.
Right. Are we going to buy this then? Because I'll knock it off the.
Because there seems to be a 6-wheeled version and an 8-wheeled version.
I
Which one
see.
are we getting exactly? Because the 8-wheeled version is
The big
fucking
one.
badass.
The
It's only 30
6-wheeler,
points more too.
yes, the 6-wheeler can't be upgraded, so that's going to be that. 6-wheeler is just the big brother of the 222, basically.
So
Okay, let's-
the
let's
one
get
we're
the big
talking
one.
about is the 8-wheeler.
Yeah.
The only
That-
concern with this is it probably won't be as fast, and we needed speed last time.
How fast is it?
Actually, it's rather nippy. It's about 85 to 60 kilometers.
Okay, but I'm thinking like acceleration time compared to the lighter one.
Slightly less.
Okay, if it's not much different, then fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is-
I'll,
it weighs
I'll
in
take the
at,
extra
um,
armor.
It's about twice as heavy, I believe. This was an 8.3 tonner.
Okay. what are we gonna
I'd
call
rather
this
have
one?
something big that can be customized and such.
Yeah.
I think if we'd
'cause
hit
now when I
the
look at this
yeah,
8-wheel
same.
version,
that does look really badass.
6-wheeled version.
If we'd hit that wolf with 8 tons, I think it would have been there would have been less of it left.
Yes.
This thing
I
is
think so
like
too.
legit badass. Look, this one's got like a roll cage on the top of it, and those clever.
Okay.
Germans.
I'm knocking it off the thing, so we've bought it.
Chat keeps
Um,
saying
but
get a
what-
tank, but isn't this a lot faster than a tank? Isn't that pretty useful to us?
Yeah, we certainly don't need an MBT or anything like that.
Yeah, do consider the speed, chat. We needed it last
Yeah.
time. And the werewolves can rip through the metal eventually, but they can't rip through it if they can't reach it. The best way not to be attacked is to not be within range of attack.
What are we going to call it?
We could call it the Uber Mousemobile.
Okay.
The Mousemobile.
Pending an
Inventive.
official decision. Yeah, its tentative name is the Uber Mousemobile.
Call it the World of Darkness.
World.
So edge. Cringe.
The Nazi Backmobile, sponsored by World of Darkness. The first 100 people to tweet thanks World of Darkness for sponsoring this stream and linking our stream in a tweet will get our ever-loving attention
Yes.
for a few seconds.
The gratitude.
I'm
of the
actually
proud
looking at
nation
their
of
feed now, and
Germany.
I'm not seeing as many tweets at them as we actually need.
Yeah, if
I would say.
if you
Oh my
guys do,
goodness.
I will show them on stream. If Arch is okay with that.
Yeah.
Evil people. Getting Arch into trouble.
So I would like to ask Arch, how many inventory slots do we each have? Is it 10 each, or is it based on strength?
I believe you have your standards, all of you. So you have a total of 10 slots.
We don't have
That's for all of you.
standards.
Right. Because all I'm holding is my pistol mag, and that's it. So I can't throw anything else. So it just going to waste.
So can you
I'll get
not
more
even
strength.
use a? Can you not hoist? Oh no, I guess The Germans their SMGs were not what you would call light. Never mind then.
Yeah.
You know, an MP40 was like 9 pounds.
Every gun in this game, except for the one that I'm using, needs a strength of 2 or more. So I have my pea shooter.
Stapled metal. It was incredibly good for mass production, but it was not.
Oh yeah, that thing like it weighs basically as much as a Mosin Nagant.
It's a heavy motherfucker, but you can
Oh, yeah.
produce ridiculous amounts of them.
Like they were heavier than AK-47s.
Call it the Wheels of Darkness. There we
Wheels
go.
of Darkness. That's a good one.
okay.
I like the Wheels of Darkness.
In honor of our sponsor.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I need to get some strength. So
And
I
a
guess that's
little
correct.
bit of curiosity. A lot of these pictures of the Juice of 231 here they've got this roll cage bar on the top. What is that
That's
for?
not
Like
a roll
putting
cage. That's a
camouflage?
radio.
Well, whatever. Well, like the bars looking things. I call it a roll cage because I don't know what else to call it tentatively. But like, what is that for?
It's a radio.
It's a radio antenna.
Don't be
the
too
antenna.
disappointed
I
that
see
it's
that-
just a radio, Rags. That could be very useful.
No. I'm saying like, because like I see the spiky things pointing out. I figured those were antenna.
It's all
No,
antenna.
the thing
the
you talk about, the roll
bars.
bar, that is a large antenna.
Okay. All right.
It gave it a really good radio range, and there is actually an upgrade to purchase that.
Wonderful.
Don't forget that we have those radio packs that communicate between each other.
Okay. Can I requisition some paint for this? For Wheels of Darkness.
No?
Oh. It just seems unfair. I can get a tank and whatnot, but I can't get some fucking paint. Can I ask the mechanic?
It has to be, but we
Mechanic-
have to paint it black. It's called the Wheels of Darkness.
Exactly.
The mechanic just shrugs. Paint
More-
was that?
More importantly, we've got to paint the World of Darkness logo on it. They
Yes.
are our sponsor. They need representation. That's
In
what
fact,
they're paying.
in fact, they asked for this. They asked for their logo to be right next to the swastika.
It is actually contractual that we have.
Yes,
a contractual.
it's part of the
obligation,
deal. Yeah.
so, yes.
He suggests you paint it in communist blood.
Yeah, but that
Doesn't last for as long as you think.
Plus, it'll attract
It
insects.
only comes in one
Yeah.
color as well.
Car.
Yeah.
Can we Duracoat it? Is that invented yet?
Probably not.
Damn it!
Arch, I have a question for you. As god of this world, have you decreed that paint does not exist?
No, it's just used for other very important things.
Okay,
First
well,
off,
we're
that's
gonna
bullshit.
have to
Second-
literally invade the communists and capture their paint.
I
Now we
feel like
have the
this
vehicle to do it.
paint shortage is making me very iron crossed.
Is there
Who's
no
got a
kind of
good-
ersatz for paint?
Who has got a good skill in science?
I have a 1 in science.
Only have a 1 as well. Anybody else have more?
However, I have a specialty in chemistry.
You could make paint
I can make paint.
with
How do you make
chemistry.
paint?
Fuck
Yeah, man.
you, Arch! I'm making paint. Paint.
It require a lot of success rolls.
Operation Dulux.
Paint. I feel as if you could make black paint by accident when you're trying to make other colors and you fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black, we got it. It won't be the Wheels of Darkness if it's not black, Arch.
Yeah.
It's got to be black. Blacker than the blackest black times infinity. Blacker than a flock of bats trapped in an obsidian sarcophagus.
Look, let's just pool all our science points and we can invent Vanta Black.
Oh, fuck, can you imagine how edgy that would look? A bunch of a Vanta black Nazi armored car
That would be awesome.
with vampires in it.
We would just
Reaching
exit the
level.
universe briefly until we exited the vehicle.
And then get glow in the dark paint and paint the swastikas in the sort of
Oh,
glow-in-the-dark
Jesus.
colour.
We're
So
driving
it's
down the
just
road.
a disembodied swastika.
Floating, glowing swastikas. Oh my god, we're so edgy. We
So-
can drive between
So what
the
you're saying is
raindrops.
that we would be a glow-in-the-dark, very black thing, part of an intelligence service that's oppressing people? I'm starting to recognize the reference
Yeah,
here.
that-
Literally just a glowing swastika with sponsored by World of Darkness right next to it.
I'd like to thank you all for bringing this stream to the attention of World of Darkness as well.
Yep.
And I'd like to thank our sponsors, World of Darkness, for acknowledging that their rules say that there are no rules.
So, is there anything else we need to do to the world of the what do we call it again? Not the World of Darkness.
Wheels of Darkness.
The Wheels of Darkness. Sorry. Is there anything else we need to do? to it?
Eventually get to the point where we can say it as nonchalantly as possible.
Yeah.
Not unless you intend to purchase one of the 4 upgrades, I suppose.
What are the 4 upgrades that we can make?
Make?
Make happen.
Pay for through your nose, you mean?
Yeah.
There's a 5-centimeter anti-tank cannon, which will replace the 2-centimeter for 40 points. There's also a 7.5-centimeter short-barrel anti-infantry cannon for 80 points. There is a external smoke grenade launcher, in case you wish to not be seen as you leave, for 30 points, and the FUG, which is the external radio antenna, which will give you a range of 30 kilometers.
Chat's got a couple of excellent ideas here. The first is skulls, just to make it even more edgy. And the second,
155 points.
Skulls with fangs.
the second, which is my personal favorite, is I think we may need to launch a particular something up to 900 meters or whichever it is, and so they're recommending a walrus trebuchet.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to shoot up a school in this.
Nazi school shooting sponsored by World of Darkness.
Imagine invading somebody else's country just to shoot up their school.
So
Dark.
we can add like a ramming griddle on the front of this one, right, Arch?
Oh yeah, so we can plow
It's,
it.
it's already there, yes.
Okay. Can we rig something up so that it drops caltrops from behind us as we drive away?
Or
No.
just throw them out.
I'm imagining the
We have hands. Dev.
Yeah.
Okay. How many caltrops can we get?
Dev, what
Yes.
are you intending? Unless you're intending to engage in a high-speed chase with like a jeep or something,
Or a werewolf.
Or a well?
Werewolf wouldn't give a shit.
Yes, it
Arch,
would. It would at
Arch,
least
Arch.
slow its movement. That's a
Silver
spike through your foot.
caltrops.
Have you ever stepped on a Lego before, Arch?
But I'm not a
This is
werewolf.
the this is the werewolf version of stepping on a Lego.
Okay, fine. Silver caltrops. We'll throw them from the back, and the werewolves will not like them.
Speaking of school
Yeah.
shootings, I'm imagining the edgy kid finally snapping and whipping out his Vantablack glow-in-the-dark World of Darkness sponsored 8-wheeler Nazi vehicle from his backpack and just ramming it, ramming everyone in the school.
Drops a bunch of caltrops behind him.
Sure, why not?
So are you
Starts lobbing like frisbeeing mines at the teachers.
Are you saying we can't get silver caltrops?
Yep.
Right.
Can I get
Okay,
some
well,
silver and make them myself?
Yep.
I have craft.
Yeah,
know.
why can't we make silver caltrops?
Yeah, but Arch has nope.
We would need to get the silver. I don't think we can just requisition that.
Well, Arch, how is the requisition on the just the hunting shotgun going?
Illegal.
It's not illegal. It's not.
Yes, it is.
What's illegal about shooting animals with a
The
shotgun?
Geneva Convention says that you can't shoot people with a shotgun in war.
Sorry,
I-
didn't the
I
Nazis
But the
can't share
rules
Geneva
say
Convention.
there are no rules.
Yes, they actually did. Yes,
Arch, you know we have like concentration camps, right?
Yes, but the Geneva Convention didn't specifically forbid those.
Oh well, that's an oversight on their part, I suppose.
Yes, it was. Nobody really saw that one.
The
You think they were like, it was in the first draft, and they were like, "No, take that out." There's no way they'd ever do that.
The omission of concentration camps from the Geneva Convention is sponsored by World of Darkness.
Okay,
but
so-
no.
You know what we should do, guys?
Officially banned in war.
You know
Yeah,
what
but
we should do to
we're-
get that silver?
we're
It's a
using-
brilliant idea. We should find a small island with a silver mine, clear out the hydras.
Good idea.
It all comes full circle. Nazi Tropico, here we go.
We are legit using them on animals, though.
That's true.
That's true.
Like that's the thing. Like that, we're legit using them on beasts. We're not using them on people.
Yeah, okay, the Nazi definition of the Slav might come to your defense here, but even so, the Germans are like, no. Let me put it like this, Rags. The Germans refused to use sniper rifles for most of the war because they considered them dishonorable. How do you think they'd view a shotgun?
I'm part of
They
the
use
faction that
vampires.
disagrees.
Yeah, they're using vampires. Man.
Regs,
Yeah.
Regs, just go out in the middle of the night to the nearest farmhouse and steal the farmer's
I will
shotgun.
absolutely. I will just walk into a store and be like, "That one, yeah, thanks. How much? Awesome. Here you go." And walk out with it.
And walk out with a brand new musket.
I mean, a double-barreled musket that's break action and shoot shotgun shells, made out of silver.
This will be just as hopeless a pursuit as the paint. Right. So you have your new car. Have you marked off the cost of the car?
Yes.
Right. And you bought the mines and the S-mines, the hand grenades, etc.
Does it come with a warranty?
Right. So you're down to 60 RP. Right.
Yep.
Well, it's still something. Did you purchase the radios we're talking about?
Yes.
It comes with a radio, doesn't it?
What's the typical range of the default radio?
The basic bitch handheld radios you are the Feldfunks. They only have a range of about 1.5 kilometers.
No, I could just
That's
yell.
good enough for our purposes. Yeah, but the point of using the radio is you don't have to yell. You don't need to give away your position.
Okay, well, the radio is like, what was it, 30 or something? It was quite expensive.
Well, have we ever been in a
50.
scenario where we've needed to communicate
Yes.
that far?
But it might
Several
be quite
times.
useful.
Mostly for me, granted, but snipers are not to be scoffed at, even by
You're
Nazis.
not going to be more than you won't be more than 1,500 meters away.
Yeah, but our enemies won't be either.
Okay, well, we'll just get it, and then we'll be down to 10 points. It's fine. I mean, we'll probably need the radio.
Sure. I guess if it's only 10
Yeah.
points.
Didn't we already have like 2 radio packs that we can carry around?
I thought we got them last time.
Together and
Yeah.
You
I remember.
you never actually got them because you were talking about how you were going to do this offline, the shopping, which turned out way well.
No, I'm enjoying the shopping. Right, okay, but we're out of money now, so we've got the Wheels of Darkness.
Damn,
we've
that's
got
my least
Radio
favorite
Upgrade.
part of shopping.
Right, okay. So
Well,
you
this
bought
must
the
have
one
been great
for
fun, this
50
shopping.
points. The 50-point Feldfunk gives you a set of 2, so you can actually talk to each other.
Oh, it's 50?
Yes, and that's for 2 Feldfunks.
Can we just have...
Oh, okay.
Well,
it's
We've
like,
got 2. We've got 2.
yeah. Okay. Do you mind if I carry one so I can actually use my inventory for something?
You can carry one of the radios, Dev.
Thank you very much. I'll put it. How many slots does it take up, Arch?
Dev's
His
like...
tiny little body is distraught.
That's not
beneath
a
its
good
weight.
idea. I think my idea was that I would have one, and then one of you who was actually big enough to have it, big enough to hold it on their back without it knocking them backwards, could
I'm
also
sure
have
I
it.
can wear it on my back. How many slots,
So-
Arch?
The Feldfunk is something you carry on your back, so it'll reduce you to only being able to carry one weapon.
That's fine. I only have one.
Okay.
Oh my
There you
god, ritualist. Oh, this fucking tweet.
Yeah, he's done a new art.
Oh my god.
Ritualist and Carlos did art.
Yeah, I showed Collis this art.
This is the best day ever.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, fucking walrus.
Walrus hanging out the back.
Imagine having no context. And then he's hundreds of people to get this
Yeah.
HQ.
Make sure to tag Bob Chipman as well.
Bob Chapman.
Sargon, tweet that chick at the BBC who lost her job.
I'm so sorry to hear about your channel, Victoria Derbyshire. Oh.
I'm also congratulating Jess Phillips on a successful campaign with this tweet.
Oh. Oh. My face hurts from laughing now.
Oh, I'm blocked by Jess. I'll have to go find her name somewhere else.
Blocked by Jess.
How?
How not? She has block lists.
How does like a random shit poster on the internet get blocked by an MP? You know, like, what did you do?
What if the MP blocked World of Darkness?
I wouldn't
Sorry,
even
I'm
sponsor
sorry.
her.
The British state officially recognized World of Darkness as a hate organization.
Where's the ADL? Where's the ADL? Denounce World of Darkness as promoting Nazism.
We was crowds and shit.
Oh god, my face really hurts. I gotta stop. Oh,
I'm congratulating her on her successful leadership campaign sponsored by World of Darkness.
You know, I have like a script written in regards to the whole World of Darkness thing. I'm happy that I didn't record it till after the stream.
yeah, me too. Oh, my face.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
All this
so
is possible, but we can't get paint. All right.
there is you went down to the garage because Ragus was like, "Hey, can we scuff out the fucking dents in our little car?" And then you left with hands full of high explosive in a new car.
Yes.
And
great.
behind you, there's a filthy mechanic covered in oil stains with a big grin on his face and a wad of cash in his hand, waving happily.
Thanks. I'll gladly show my appreciation as I leave. Explosives in hand. Man, these Germans are great.
Oh, thank you, Rags. Yes, that's another line sponsored by World of Darkness. The Germans were great in the 1940s.
Did we actually pay him money?
No, it's RP, requisition points.
But you know who paid who money? World of Darkness paid us money for these streams.
And the best part is, it's free.
All right, well, Arch, I will give the mechanic a smooch on the cheek before we go.
He refuses. He's not a pedophile.
I'm not underage.
Nor is he a Muslim.
You're implying that the person who impregnated Dev is now.
Possibly.
I'm not impregnated.
He's still in denial.
Dev's pregnancy sponsored by. When does this get old?
Child pregnancy sponsored.
Okay, no. We've got to go with doing something. We can't just throw World of Darkness forever. Because my cheeks aren't going to take it. I'll probably end up dying. So, like, what? Right. So we've got a nice new car. I guess whoever can drive it out. Right. What do we need to do?
Kill communists.
All right. Well, you are currently waiting for the book to arrive. That's the main thing. For other stuff, Dev did suggest you could head back to the cave and see if you could reestablish contact with your friendly local werewolves.
Yes, but Sargon can't do that because he's spending the night researching.
Yeah. Should we just wait until the next day when all of our stuff arrives?
Yeah, I guess unless somebody needs anything they need assistance with,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hang out with
Let's just
Jaeger,
chill.
my dog.
Let's just chill.
I think maybe at some point we ought to square the circle of, yes, commanding officer, we did do that thing that we actually fucking didn't do.
Why I said that we made contact.
Well, the thing with just sitting around for a night is that events in the front line might progress without us.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Well, okay,
without
sure.
us.
All right. I just didn't want to waste the night, but we can always just wait, I guess. Not a big deal.
Jesus,
This is the sort of like maximizing efficiency obsession that is not that important.
Okay, fair enough. We just spend the night shopping then and getting our tank ready.
Yep.
Installing a bathtub for Arch.
I'm not there. Otherwise, there would be a bathtub.
Can I get a chisel?
No. No.
What?
Why
Just a
not?
chisel.
Because I'm suspicious.
What's wrong with the chisel and hammer?
The thing you're going to use it for.
But,
Okay.
You gave us high explosives.
Okay. Arch, where is the nearest town?
Ooh, good thinking.
First Amendment right.
I'm going to walk to the nearest. I'll find a signpost. And I'll go to the nearest town. We'll drive our tank to the nearest town to buy some stuff at the goddamn hardware store.
Yeah, everyone pile in. We're going to the CVS. They're open 24 hours.
Yeah, they're
Gonna
probably
go to Costco.
You got chisels and paint.
It's not a tank,
Okay.
though.
Let's just wait until the next day. Screw it. Okay, fine.
All right.
All right. Yep. The next day comes around. The situation at the front has remained unchanged. The 1st Panzer Corps is currently heavily engaged against multiple Soviet division-sized formation as they are attempting to push south and also hold on to Kiev. The 17th and the 48th is currently making progress against the Stalin line, hoping to break through before the 12th and 6th are able to disengage.
Okay. And which is our group of men, or are they attached to one of these already?
They're engaged along with the 17th.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave them engaged. Right. So, does the book arrive?
The book does indeed arrive.
Okay.
Is it hardback or softback?
Hardback.
All right.
Nice.
Knew this
Okay. Can we have a quick flip through it and see if there's anything interesting?
Absolutely.
I'm currently showing off all the people that are thanking World of Darkness for sponsoring our stream. There's quite a few of them.
There's quite a few of them now.
Thank you, everyone, for taking part in this.
Take the full blame for this, I assure you.
Ritualist tweet is at 57 out of the 100 that we need. Keep retweeting.
Oh, what are they going to do? Suspend me again?
All right. Yes, the book. My Time Amongst the Humans. So this was apparently a bit of a popular fictional work in Russia at the time. It is written almost like one of those zoological observations studies. You know, like that crazy little woman who was like, I've been accepted by the monkeys now. I've become one of them.
Oh,
They
I
braid
see.
my hair and eat my lice.
Day 36. They have not discovered that I'm okay.
Day 37, I have contracted a strange
syndrome.
illness, which I've decided to name AIDS.
After drinking the blood of the monkeys, I have terrible news.
But it details humans. Like, it's from the point of perspective of a thing, a person. He never calls himself a human or describes himself as such or describes himself at all, just that he is entering into human society. So he describes meeting with villagers, with traveling groups, with Tatars, all kinds of stuff. And he also talks about their societies, how they fascinate him, how they seem to move in groups, they depend upon one another and also betray one another. There's even a nice long chapter on the coming of communism, how this was a strange new religion that infested the land that broke no dissent from the old one.
Do we know who wrote it? Sorry.
We're looking for a non-human.
The book is written and accredited, let's see, to a Arias Shah.
How do you spell that?
Raezsha.
We know that name.
Do we?
I have it in my medals text.
Oh, do you?
Yes, as a name of someone that we've met before. Arch, do we have to? Are you going to tell us, or should I try to think of it?
Well, Dev, you should think harder. Like Kyle said, take notes.
I did take notes. I didn't write down what it was about. Was it that guy that we met in the? There was that. That guy we met in the basement who killed 100 soldiers. Then we had him kind of join us temporarily. Was it that guy that was named Raz Shah?
Yes, that was that guy.
So he wrote this book.
You remember his face now that you come to think of it. A very good-looking young man in his late 20s with black hair and a medium build. Gray, deep eyes.
Apparently you're quite quiet, Kyle.
I
am
have just turned him up, but I don't know if it'll help.
All right.
I have a thing that will normalize the volume levels, but if he's quieter than us, it'll just normalize to whoever's loudest when we're both talking.
Oh. Can you guys hear me fine or no?
It's all right now.
Yes.
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Could you not before?
You were quite quiet before.
No, we didn't question it.
Oh, okay. Good. Good to know.
So-
Fine.
Arch, by the way the book is written, can you tell what kind of creature wrote it?
Not really, just that he clearly was very fascinated by humanity, as if he hadn't really experienced it before.
So he wouldn't have been a vampire then, because they know.
So he was an incel.
It is actually possible to write a book from the perspective of something that isn't human whilst being human. Not sure we can read too much into that.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, is it possible for me to do like an investigation role of a kind to try and find out if he left any clues, or if I could compile all the stuff that's in the book and
like a
learn maybe
subtext?
what he is?
Quick gang, split up and search for clues.
Sure, yeah, you can do that. That would be investigation plus intelligence, probably.
Yeah, let me give it a shot. Can I get help from someone as we pour through the pages together?
Nah.
I don't have good investigation.
All right, so let me do a investigation wits.
I've got 2 in investigation and 4 in intelligence.
All right, so yeah, I guess we'll both do our rolls and.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh hell yes!
Oh Jesus.
Can Sargon roll
Help
better?
me if you can.
Not better, but it's still not bad. I mean, 3 degrees, fine.
There I am, always the bookworm.
Ranks get
Anima sana
8
incorpore sana.
degrees of success. So, you do manage to detect some oddities. First and foremost, this book was published like 50, 60 years ago. You have to rough guess. And yet, Dev, when he was like, oh, we know that name. And he's like, okay, well, that was the guy. You remember him too then. But he was in his late 20s. So how did a guy in his late 20s write a book 60, 70 years ago?
Maybe he's a ghostwriter.
You also detect the subtext that he has been imprisoned, like he's felt trapped by something that he has only very recently escaped, and that he's enjoying every moment of his newfound freedom and would do almost anything to try and retain it.
Did he say where he was going, or where he might be, or where his adventure or journey might take him next?
No, the book ends essentially with a kind of synopsis on why he finds humanity so interesting and how he's going to go on a journey of exploration to see if he can free himself from his imprisonment. You do also, you can check up other books of the time, and basically the general populace just viewed this as a kind of a prosaic way of talking about how humanity was trapped within its own existence and such wobbly nonsense.
Yeah,
very poetic.
All right.
The kind of thing that Nietzsche would really like.
Yeah, I'm sure video essayists on YouTube would love it.
So, Arch, if I were to use Spirit's Touch on it, would that yield any extra information?
Very possibly.
Well, I ask because it says by touching an inanimate object, you can get the emotional residue, but that might just mean people who have read the book recently and not the actual author of the book.
It depends. Is this the first draft of the book, do you think?
I don't know. Is there like a
unless the author
number
really had a connection to or touched this copy in particular? I don't know. Well, can we check in the book? Does it have like first edition printed on it or anything like that?
Doesn't look like it. There is, however, an author's signature on the first page.
It's not reprinted, but it's actually like in.
No, touch the signature, Dev.
All right, I'll touch the signature and we'll see what kind of information we get.
I'm going to load my gun casually for no reason in particular.
Okay, roll your roll, Dev.
Let's see. Intelligence plus aspects. Here we go. Actually, I have to rouse check first. So give me a second.
Hungry Dev.
Wait, didn't we get a blood pack this morning anyway?
You've already eaten that.
Yeah, but it's the next day.
Fine. That means you're going to have to do a rouse check, though.
Oh, to wake up?
Yeah.
God damn it. Fine. Aspects plus intelligence. No modifiers?
Even worst case scenario, I'll just be where I started. So I guess
the information that Sargon has already gleaned doesn't give me a modifier?
Not necessarily. Not for this.
All right. Those are terrible. Wow. Okay. Hold on.
That's
I'm willpowering those ones away.
No, you're not, Deb.
Death syndrome.
Why not?
That's a hunger fail.
Yeah, but I can still willpower the normal rolls.
Yeah, but will it matter, my little Dev? Right,
Let's
so
see.
the little Nazi lolly reaches out gingerly towards the page. Rags loading his weapon quietly in the background.
God damn it.
Click,
Well,
click.
we're
The
gonna
sound of the magazine sliding home and Rags pulling the rack.
It'll be 2 for 2. Mind rapes from touching things.
As Dev reaches out and gently touches the page. Right.
Can I please willpower?
He can willpower that.
Not the hunger fail, no, sadly.
No, but let me willpower
the normal roll.
The normal ones before you do this.
Yeah, he could actually.
What if
so
I
that
get
if
3
something-
10s? It would be amazing.
Yeah, at least
Okay, sure, go ahead, Deb. Try the 3 10s.
Thank
Yeah.
you. 3.
I mean,
D10.
statistically, you're due any moment. So
Yeah.
Just
those
like your
3
child.
10s.
That's even worse.
No, that's better.
It's slightly better. I get
Yeah,
I get
it's
2
2
more wins out
successes
of
and a
it.
fail.
Well,
Can I-
instead
hold
of
on,
0
can I-
successes?
You end up
Can I-
with
can I-
1.
Can I use my last willpower, please?
Your
Sure,
last
why not?
willpower.
Yeah, I have 1 more.
Well, I hope we don't need these
Can
later.
Can I lend him a willpower?
Right.
Fine.
So, back to the narrative. The
Yes.
little vampire Nazi lolly reaches out and gingerly touches the ink on the page.
Mm-hmm.
You feel as if, even though you know it can't possibly be true, as if the ink was still dry.
Daddy.
Like you get the sense of the spirit pouring into you, and you get the disturbing sense that what you're touching, it's not ink at all. It is something very,
Paint.
very different.
Is it blood?
It's
Is it paint?
paint, the rarest of substances. No, it is blood, Dev, but no blood you have ever experienced before in your entire existence as a vampire. It is far more ancient and corrupting and evil. As the entire world seems to disappear around you, you are pulled into a dark nightmare
Again?
once again.
I'm just used to it at this point. Like the 3rd time. Okay.
I'm starting to think that this is the only way you can get off now.
It hasn't escaped my notice that last time you
Oh my god!
buffed a bunch of
this
damage
is
in
actually
willpower.
Sponsored by World of Darkness. Oh my god!
Last
Alright,
time
so
you
what happened?
buffered a bunch of damage in your willpower and then took the rest in
Yeah.
your health, and now you've just
Yeah.
used all your willpower.
Yeah.
Arch, what happens if he takes more than his full health in willpower damage? Does it go back and loop back to aggregate instead?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Right, little Dev. So, you get you get a series of bright flashes streaming through your minds. It comes so quickly that you have a very hard time making out individual pictures. Like, you feel as if you see everything in like a second. You see the rise and fall of Rome. You see the Persian Empire. You see the first man. You see the last man. You see Cain slay
What color
Abel.
is the last man?
Brown. Damn it!
God damn it.
And the alt-right was right. They will be outbred.
Well, I guess World of Darkness wouldn't mind sponsoring that one.
You also see all of human conflict, as if through the victim of every last person ever killed in a millisecond.
Is this guy
You then
God?
get a brief glimpse of a winged form descending from the sky. He descends and crashes into the earth. It is a frozen earth surrounded by trees, and in front of him is what appears to be a small, frail-looking old lady that holds a chain made out of the purest iron. And then you spank right on back into reality, having suffered, drum roll please. Well, that could have been a lot worse.
All right.
Right, we've just aggravated those 2 willpower points of yours.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. That's not bad at all.
Dev has been spared by the gods of D10.
Crazy. Okay, so I would like to immediately relate what I just saw to everyone.
Right, Rags, Dev
While
turns
it's still
to you
fresh
and
in my-
babbles madly.
while it's still fresh. What, am I actually insane at this point?
You have 0 willpower. Like you are properly fucked up for a while.
Ah, God damn it. Okay, hold on.
Sensing a pattern, I'll go over to Dev and steady her on the shoulder to make sure she doesn't fall down in her stupor. I imagine.
How long until I can talk? Until I can actually speak again, Arch?
Yeah, is she lucid in any way?
Not really. Dev gently licks Rags' furry cheek and says, "Good doggo."
Yeah.
This is how you know that he's completely insane, because he didn't mention walrus.
I'm gonna pick Dev up and I'm gonna carry her over to the coffin and lay her down. And
but the real question is, did the child survive?
No, wait. Before you put me away, get me Sargon first.
I'm just laying you down.
What would you like me to do?
Hold on. Can I actually tell him this, Arch, or am I too incoherent?
You are too incoherent, and you have no willpower to force yourself to be coherent for a second either.
If we slap her, can we give her 1 willpower temporarily?
No, but you can slap her.
Ooh, well, I mean, it seems like a good deal.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well,
I have an idea, but there's no way that Sargon would know to do it in character.
Yeah,
so
I'll just tell Sargon that she did the spirit touch again, and it's like the church, but not quite as bad, and she needs to rest. And I'm wondering what the point of this power is at this point.
Can I do?
Hold on. I am getting lots of information from it, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed.
To what cost?
Is there anything I can do with Auspex or blood sorcery in this regard?
Oh, yes. Dive into the mind of the person who's rabblingly mad.
No.
I'll just wait for him to come around.
Yeah. Seeing this the second time, I don't want this to happen to someone else in the party.
All right. How long does it take for me to come around?
It's going to take at least till the next morning.
Okay, well, we can just rest and then we can travel out afterwards when it's recovered and go kill some more.
All right.
Okay, yes, another night passes. Do your rouse checks.
All right. Do I get a willpower for the sleep?
Yes, you do get 1 willpower back to superficial, so you get to wake up and be halfway decent again.
Thank you very much.
If we're at 0 hunger, is there actually a point to rolling for rouse? Because
you might get 1.
Even then, we get the blood bag, and then it takes it back away.
Yeah. So if you're at 0, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
There's a blood bag. Thanks. Okay. Now that I'm coherent, I'm gonna relate anything. Can I remember anything, Arch?
1 second. Kyle, roll your rouse check.
What? Oh, rouse check. We're getting up.
Yeah, roll for forgetting it all.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Dev. Tell the party
Yes. I'll tell them the story. I'll tell them the story of when I touched the signature, that it was blood, and that I saw all of human history and all conflict, and I saw the winged creature coming down from the sky and the old lady with the iron chain. The whole story.
Wait a second. Dev,
yes?
Does that mean you know who wins this war?
Who wins the war, Arch?
Who does win the war, Dev?
Well, did I see it?
Well, you saw the end of every single person in history.
Well,
how does Hitler
but
die?
Who wins this war, though? That's the important one.
You didn't see that. You only saw their deaths.
Oh, okay. All right.
All wars except the one in the 1940s.
And then I'll say,
specifically you saw.
And then I will say, Sargon, the signature's blood, you should be able to get some information from it yourself.
Dev, you know how Hitler dies? You know how Hitler dies, and you're concerned about the constitution of this ink.
Hitler dies?
Hitler dies in a bunker.
Exactly. You have that. You taste blood to learn traits of the person whose blood it is.
Okay. Why would I want to? What are we going to learn? What are you looking to
because
learn?
The signature was written in blood,
right,
in the book. So just lick the page and see what you get out of it.
Lads, I do appreciate your little nerd session, but do you realize that you've just seen something, basically God powers, Dev? You're basically omniscient about human fates here. And Arch would probably prefer that we don't mention this, but ask about very, very many specifics.
All right.
When and how does Hitler die? When and how does Stalin die? When and how do we die? When and how did Epstein die, if at all?
Don't tell me. I don't want to know how I die. I don't want to know how I die. I've been asked this would you rather before. I ain't fucking biting.
I do want to know about Epstein.
Yeah, I think that's the first priority. Arch?
Is there an alternate universe in which Jess Phillips is elected the leader of slavery?
Deaths of billions upon billions of people. He can't really pick out specific ones.
Yeah, but Hitler was like amazing though.
He was alright. That line sponsored by World of Darkness. Yep, I can tick that one off. You said it exactly as they wanted, Rags. Thank you.
You bet. I just reading the script, buddy. Cha-ching.
Now, Sargon, do you really wish to lick the page?
What, to find out who signed this, whose blood it was signed with?
And information about them.
Chat says, lick the page, you bigot.
Okay, what am I rolling exactly? Sorry.
I think you can just lick the page.
It's drag queen story time now. Lick the page, children.
Fucking fine. I'll lick the page.
Okay, let's see. Ah, good. How the fuck did I manage that?
What? What? And you rolled a D13, did you?
No, I rolled a D10.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got 13. Like,
yeah, but I rolled a D10.
What? How? Explain? What are those 2 exclamation marks on the end? Did you add them? Did they do like 10 factorial or something? If so, it's
Shadowrun style.
If so, it's rather surprising that you only rolled 13. If it's double factorial.
Oh, that is wonderful. Right, Sargon, apparently you take 13 points of willpower damage.
What? What? Why would I take 13 points of willpower damage on a D10 roll? that's not very fair, is it, Arch?
No, hold on. I actually found what he has to roll, because it's not just he licks it. The skill is Taste for Blood. It's a Resolve plus Blood Sorcery, difficulty of 3.
Right.
It's not difficult to roll 1d10.
I don't know what the special thing is.
I wasn't mocking you, Rags. I'm wondering how Arch managed to do that.
Yeah, is it r/ or
it's a slash roll 1d10, and I'm doing double exclamation marks. See if it gives me more than 10 at some point.
I'm not rolling the right thing at the moment. Hang on, I need to figure out why I'm fucking this up.
Arch, why did you put the 2 exclamation marks on it?
I don't know. I just click roll like I always do.
Because I've just rolled 1d10, 2 exclamation marks. It's given me an 11. So I think that might have been the problem.
How it should work is you go to your blood sorcery discipline, then you set it to what was it? Resolve?
Yeah.
Resolve discipline, and then roll.
Yeah, but which one am I pressing? Because like the non-API discipline roll is just giving me 3 dice, but I need 6.
Then roll 66 at D10s, I mean.
So are you really making him take 13?
Probably not. All right, so your hunger is 0. That is.
I'll re-roll 2. I'll spend a willpower re-rolling 2 of those, the fails, because this seems like I might need to pass.
Okay.
Arch is currently acting with the result thing, the willpower. So hang on a second.
That still puts you ahead.
Oh, fuck's sake! Nice. Well, fine. Fine.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 1, so 6. Oh. Okay. Right. You lick the blood, and you get a flash of the same thing that Dev gets. You feel the sensation of iron chains wrapping themselves around your body and binding you tight. Now, 6 degrees of success, so you'll only take 4 points of willpower damage.
Okay, so I just lose 4 willpower, do I?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
And now you may turn to Dev and punch him in the face for making you do that, because that was very dumb.
But what did I learn? Like, what did I learn from this?
That Dev is
the creature was bound by an irresistible force.
Right, okay.
Can Sargon identify what supernatural creature it was?
He cannot.
Okay.
Then I get to roll.
Only that
great.
it is very old.
I've got great occult. I might know.
Well, that was the roll for tasting it.
Yeah, I know, but can I do like an occult roll to see if I can figure out what the thing was?
You don't really have enough information to go on yet.
Oh, okay, fine.
It does say
back to Richtofen and ask him maybe about this guy.
Yeah, how's he doing? Just out of curiosity.
Okay, you can request information about him, sure.
Good idea.
Happy to help. I didn't have to lick any blood books or get pulled into the World of Darkness or anything like that.
Okay, you can get on the radio to von Richthofen, and he's rather busy, so you get one of his aides, as the entire front is currently embroiled in quite a lot of open warfare, as you guys are chilling here.
Oh, 'tis the season.
So,
but you may make the request to him.
Absolutely, I'll make a request for for all that good, all that stuff to be sent over so we can take a look at it.
considering that Sargon and I both witnessed the end of civilization, it might be rather important to talk to him about it.
Therapy session.
As far as I'm concerned,
okay
I think you're lucky. Like, I think you're just out of it, and you are. I mean, if I can't,
a second person saw it, Rags.
I mean,
no, Rags didn't see all of that.
Yeah,
Sargon, didn't see all of that.
If anything, I would, I guess, be curious about the war and things of that nature. I wouldn't have too much of an interest in like super existential things like the end of the human race. Well, it's a good part, the good ones, but
9 more retweets on that tweet, Ritualist, and then it hits 100.
Ridiculous. Right. Okay. So you've both suffered severe brain damage now.
God damn it.
I'm glad I can just turn into a wolf. I don't use brain, blood magic. Get sucked into Cthulhu realm. Like the demon Enforce.
Which is also racist.
I mean, I'm playing a Nazi. Right. Yeah, go big or go home. And by home, I mean...
Go big lie or go Lebensraum.
All my lies
are white lies. The information will surely take a bit of time to arrive. In the meantime, you have received a response from Emil about your report.
Excellent.
Okay.
Oh, this will be great. There'll be no bollocking involved here.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You have received new instructions. You are to immediately, however possible, re-establish contact with the Ukrainian partisans, and also bring back evidence of the supernatural nature mentioned.
Oh, damn it!
Did we say supernatural? I think we just said enhanced.
Yes, that's what they want. Enhanced. They want to know exactly what it is. They want to have evidence.
To natural.
Well, fucking werewolf.
We did have 3 wolf corpses that had some kind of binding magic on them. Can't we just send him those?
Yeah, they want some super male vitality.
Can we send him those?
You can send him the corpses, sure.
Do the priests only want werewolves? Because these are just big wolves, aren't they?
Yeah.
Enchanted
magic on them.
Enchanted into bitch wolves. Why
do we give them to the priest or do we give them to Emil?
Is giving evidence of the werewolves, is that breaking the masquerade?
I would imagine so, yes. But these aren't werewolves.
Emil seems to be he doesn't give a shit, it seems.
Well, these aren't werewolves. I mean, Arch, I think, tried to make it quite clear that only one of them was a werewolf. The others were like wolves that were enchanted as to be
Like
people.
Minions or familiars or something.
Basically, but they were transmogrified into horrible cunts.
Like wolves magically turned into like dire wolves or super wolves.
Pretty much.
No, turned into human women. Right? Did I misunderstand that?
Yes, you misunderstood that.
Okay, what were the human women? Were they werewolves? Or do we not know? Okay, we don't know. So what were the wolves then?
They were just like familiars.
Didn't the one we ran over transform into a human? Oh no, it just transformed into a smaller dog.
She was the only one that was a werewolf. The other three were like her pets.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So, if the priests only want werewolves and not just wolves, we could send the 3 corpses back to Emil with the note that they were magically enhanced by the werewolves and see what you can learn from them, kind of thing. So let's crate them up and do that.
Did the priest ever say that did the priest ever have any communication with partisans from Ukraine?
No, they haven't talked about that.
No. Do we want to go back to the priests and give them the book that we've now looked at, written by Raz Shah? Because they were looking for it or something, weren't they?
Well, they want to know more information about what kind of a bad thing they're dealing with. You would know that you don't really have enough information yet to sway them.
Okay.
While Emil is, I would like to request the double-barreled shotgun from Emil.
Directly
From Emil. Yeah, telling him that, well, based on what the legends say, that beasts of this nature can be dispelled or really, really harmed by silver. So loading it into just a simple hunting shotgun, just like we've used for ages, and shooting them with that could potentially be the difference between life and death. And we would obviously only be, saving these for their beasts, of course. We're aware of the Geneva Convention, just to be very, very clear with him. And I would mean that in earnest.
Okay, you can say all of these things to the telegram, essentially.
Okay.
And you can dispatch it to him, and he'll probably wipe his ass with it, but you can try.
Yep, absolutely. It would be not only cool, but it would be legitimately helpful.
Just to confirm, Arch, the 3 corpses are going back with the telegram?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, what do we do today then, guys?
Well, you have essentially been asked to go back to the cave, presumably, and try and figure out where, if anywhere, the Ukrainian partisans went.
Well,
we've restocked on mines and grenades, just in case.
Yeah, but how much willpower do you have, and are you in like a state to be going out on missions?
Let's see. I have 4 health. I have no willpower, and I have.
We should probably rest and get our willpower back then before we go back.
That is not how the army works. This is a mission.
Yeah, okay, you gotta go. Let's go.
Into the wheels of darkness.
Into the wheels of darkness.
Well, our other vehicle is ready. Do you want to bring both or just one?
Why would we need both?
Yeah. Do we have the amount of drivers necessary for taking both vehicles?
I can drive.
Dev can drive.
No, you can't.
Do we have a gunner for both as well? Why can't Dev drive?
Well, he can. He's just not very good at it.
I have 1 point in drive as compared to Uzulu's 2.
Right.
Here's the thing, though. If we really need to have you drive well, and you, God forbid, roll poorly on it, you have no way to correct for the bad luck of the dice.
Yeah, that's true. I would. Also, we did manage to take them out with the smaller vehicle, so we could probably just roll up in the larger one and with like a show of force.
Yeah, I agree. I would rather not split us between the
2 vehicles.
The world of
just
darkness,
yet, anyway.
or the wheels of darkness and the flying mousemobile.
All right, so we'll take the wheels of darkness then.
Dev, any roll that you do now is liable to be locked in as all ones, so be careful.
Yeah, I'll let you drive it, Uzulu. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, actually, you want me to roll for this?
Other people avoid things that will result in you having to roll.
Arch, do you want me to roll for driving the thing?
No,
hang
you
on,
know
are
the way back.
Are we
Alright.
are we taking both, or are we just taking one?
Just the one.
Just the big
Just
one.
the Wheels of Darkness.
Okay, I'll just man the gun, I suppose.
All right. Yep. You get back to the cave on the way. You are stopped on the way there by a Wehrmacht patrol. They see your vehicle. They greet you, the good old Heil Hitler,
Guten
and
Tag.
they inform you that Mein Herren. They give you a little salute. There has been Russian activity up ahead. Survivors from the Stalin line fleeing the latest engagements. Unless you have pressing business, I would not recommend you go over there until we have swept the area.
Pressing is exactly the kind of business we do have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. More like depressing. Am I right?
Jesus Christ.
Shame on you,
Well,
Rex.
where are you? Like, where are the forces that you're sweeping the area with?
These guys are with the 46th Infantry Division. They're not going to be able to get to this before probably several days, as they're currently heavily engaged in the Stalin line.
Right. Okay.
Because these are just remnants, people who fled from the battle.
That's fine. I think we can. I mean, we've got to anyway, don't we? So let's just.
Yes. We'll thank him for his, for giving us a warning. But we do have pressing business. But we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled, and we'll heed his warning. Heil Hitler.
Right. He gives you a firm salute and bids you good day and best of luck.
All right.
Okay. Yep, you arrive at the cave again. The lights have gone out now, so the torches are still there, but most of them are not burning any longer.
Should we? So, guys, I mentioned it in the D&D chat. Just so it's aware, I did bring the Zolother, and I just left it in the car. It's not currently on my inventory. It's there to be just stashed in the car. Do you think it might be a good idea to maybe keep the car with the turrets and everything pointed at the cave entrance just in case, and maybe call out and see if they're there, or let them know that it's us, or that we want to avoid misunderstandings, stuff like that, or you just want to kind of go in? Or maybe try a different approach. Maybe if I transformed in front of them, they would see me more kin than not.
The werewolves?
Yeah.
They would almost certainly recognize you as a bloodsucker.
Yeah, I mean, not
actually, Rex.
Not an attempt to deceive.
No. In the lore, the werewolves hate your type of vampire the most because they feel like they feel like you're
as a werewolf. You big.
They feel like you're a mockery of them.
Good point.
Call them turfs, Rags. Just be like, you're the werewolf equivalent of turfs.
Okay. First off, listen, if one of my parents is black, and one of my parents is white, then both races should love me. Change my mind.
Yeah. Werewolves disagree.
Wow.
Werewolves confirmed racist. Deplatforming.
God, do I even want to be allies with racists?
Yeah.
Arch, was the cave like a straight shot down into the darkness, or was it like swerving and turning? And what was the scoop?
It does swerve a bit, but it's pretty far down, so you doubt if you shouted now they would be hearing you from in the first room were you in.
Guys, don't forget we have flashlights.
We do have flashlights, yes.
We do have flashlights now, yeah.
And
we
yes,
also have
also anti-tank mines. If we need to make beat a hasty retreat, we could subtly drop some behind us.
Hold on, look at that artwork.
Yeah.
Rachel is Scott is under retweets.
Oh, that was a lot of Oh, that's great.
That's wholesome, isn't it?
All right, so do you wish to descend down the tunnel?
Do you want to yell first or just go?
I would. I want to let them I don't want to have it appear as if we're trying to sneak in and infiltrate them. If we're here to be friendly, I would like to be upfront about that.
Okay, you may yell.
So I assume all of us are going.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to I'm going to put my hands up to my mouth, and I'm going to call out to them that it's us again. We don't want any trouble. There was clearly a terrible misunderstanding last time. We're not your enemy. We're fighting the same foe. We're here to essentially engage in cooperation against our shared enemy.
No offense, Rex, you always get so verbose, especially when you should be brief. Remember, you're shouting this down a cave and you have no idea if anyone can hear you, and you're going into like engage in cooperation.
You just like, hey,
word for word.
I mean, you could have said we come in peace.
No. That doesn't convey the fact that he wishes to engage in cooperative relationships. Okay.
Well, I wasn't being like word for word, just
But yeah,
Arch will assume that you were.
You may. You can wait for a few minutes, but there doesn't seem to be a reply.
Chat's now recommending that we be stealthy. I think that ship has sailed, sunk, and wrecked on the bottom.
Yeah, I don't think so, because if we try to be sneaky, and especially if we try to be sneaky and fail, they'll think, "Oh shit, are they here to kill us?"
Yeah, I don't think sneaky is the way.
Yeah, it's like it would send the wrong message. I wouldn't want to push it down that path.
Granted, I don't think they're still alive. Given the torches have all gone out, maybe they just are busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows if they left or if they're still here or they're huddled up in a boat.
Let's head down then. Let's go.
If it turns out that the guy I was working on, rolling over, is dead, I'll be rather disappointed.
So since we're going down to the darkness, can I do a perception roll with heightened senses for Auspex?
Maybe. It's a free blood cost. Yeah, I know. You can do it.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, you can do it. Like, you ask, like little Canadian bitch you are.
So, wits and resolve.
Dev, you're rolling.
I am.
Yeah. Let him roll.
Wits and resolve with a modifier of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Where are all these ones coming from? God damn it!
Dev, you're rolling.
Well, I mean, that's a 1 degree of success.
Right. So you got 1, 2. Yeah, that's a whole 2 degrees of success, Dev. You are.
Is that 2? Yeah, I think that's just 1.
No,
there's just 1, so that removes 1 degree of success, and then there's a hunger dice success, so he's got 2.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Well, I guess I'll roll my awareness next, unless you see anything.
Do I see anything?
He doesn't see anything.
All right.
So awareness wits.
Mm-hmm.
Doop. And I do have night vision, so I get no darkness penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So boop-doo.
Oh dear.
All right. You're not doing much better.
Anyone else care to take a look?
I think you're our main man for perception, actually, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, still, anyone else want to help?
Yeah, Hound, sorry.
I mean, yeah, I got a lot in it, but
you get a modifier of whatever your Auspex is, Sargon.
My Auspex is 1.
So you get
just doing an awareness check.
Yeah. But you get it with
what
Auspex.
attribute am I doing it with?
It's
awareness and wits.
Right. Okay.
I've got 5 in total in those. I don't think I'm very high up.
Well,
I mean, you can't.
Damn.
Oh, thank goodness. Jeez.
That's 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Sargon knows what he's walking into.
Okay, what am I walking into?
Right. So you continue down the down and into the darkness, the horrible, horrible darkness. Sargon leading the way, like the brave, unselfish leader he is.
Someone at the door. Just one moment, sorry.
Sargon is leading the way. He's picking his way over the various obstacles, and he reaches out a hand to stop the rest of the party as he notices a tripwire set up, connected to a mine that you are quite familiar with. It appears to be a pilfered German S-mine.
Sorry, what makes you think that I didn't want to let someone walk on it?
I'm sorry. What happened?
Rags. There's a wire in front of you. Touch it.
There's a wire. No. The last time Dev touched something, he got all of human history and lost his willpower.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risk touching stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll let everyone know the wires are.
Okay.
Can I use a point in Can I combine? Is there a way that I can combine like awareness and larceny in some way? I know they're both skills, but because I want to like examine this tripwire and see if it's like linked to anything in particular, like a grenade.
We know it's linked to a mine.
Oh, a mine.
Yeah.
I love how we've got
disarm it though.
I love how we've got Dev here, the authoritarian with the rules, and Rags, the big time fucking anarcho-libertarian with the rules.
Well, I think if it's reasonable, I'll make the suggestion.
Can I just roll these 4 things?
Well, larceny actually makes sense to maybe disarm something.
Yeah. I checked what larceny was, and indeed, disarming traps is a part of larceny.
Yeah, and maybe there is some way in the game that you can use them, but every single roll we've done so far has combined a trait and a skill.
I don't know. I just figured I'd ask. It seems reasonable.
Well, it could be like larceny and composure.
Oh, don't get me wrong. If it were up to me, I'd design the game pretty differently, because that could make sense.
Now, you have spotted the trap. You are very confident you could simply step over it. Would you nevertheless like to try and
finger it?
Roll for stepping, and he'll fuck it up.
We could get a free mine out of this.
Oh god.
Okay. 3 is something.
Okay, I think that I mean, can he not use larceny and composure to disarm it, and we can all walk backwards? So there's only one casualty if it goes wrong.
Yes,
I like
good
that.
idea.
All right, how many turns would it take to ready?
How
many turns would it take to ready a new character?
A while. Okay, Rags.
Let's not
and
risk it,
composure.
honestly.
All right.
Well, here, let me ask this. With composure and larceny, I only get 2 dice rolls. How difficult is it to disarm this particular trap?
You probably want a 10.
A 10 degrees of success?
A 10, yes. You probably want a 10 if you have only 2 dice.
Yeah, it's not worth it, because I figure if I mess up, then it'll explode.
It's a mine. We got to get that mine, Regs.
Fingering a trap, sponsored by World of Darkness.
5 rep points each.
Oh, God, does anybody have more in composure and
Every
larceny?
point counts.
I've got 4 composure and 0 larceny.
Well, it was Lou spending some of that EXP.
Fuck no.
No, yeah, it's not worth it. Let's just step over it. Maybe light a torch right next to it.
Everyone stand back.
On the ground.
Dev, step over it.
How big would we expect the explosion radius for this mine to be?
Well,
it wouldn't be a mine anymore.
What kind of mine
Are we in a cave?
Yeah, if it's a cave,
Let's not blow up the bomb.
Yeah, I don't want to cause a cave in or anything.
This is a good idea.
I mean, it's not going to be us that's trapped in it.
We're in here currently.
Yeah, but we'd walk out and then chuck something down and then trigger it.
Yeah, if they were chasing us, we could have them trigger the trap.
With the people who are here.
They trigger their own trap. Like, they just forget it's there.
No. Yeah, I will roll down my ball bearings when we're running up, and then they'll fall onto it.
Genius.
Okay, I don't think that we should set off the mine in the cave.
Well, look, they've set it up, so they obviously don't think the cave will collapse.
Oh, not necessarily.
Obviously.
They could, I mean, that's not obvious.
Let's just go over it, guys, and we'll come back to this later.
Step over it.
Everyone stand back while Dev steps.
Coming in, yeah.
Are we still on the map screen, or was mine just not updated?
Okay, you step over the trap. Nice and gently.
Still on the map screen for me, so
you continue down the cave, and Sargon in the lead once again, since he's the only one who can see. And you arrive at the same mine chamber that you were last time. Rags Arch what equal up Sargon stops you before you go too far out into the room. So you remain a little bit hidden in the shadows, since you see that the room has some new occupants.
Archer's given us some communists to kill. This line sponsored by etc.
This is interesting, though.
Right. Okay. Well, what exactly can we see? What can we make out?
So you can see a group of soldiers, seemingly. About 6 of them. There are small campfires burning with some food on them, some meat. There's a couple of tents, and they seem to have set up a pair of improvised sandbag positions on the other side of the stone bridge.
Right.
Huh. And I assume that that's water in the middle there?
Yes.
Can we swim?
You can.
It's not
But
like a
how
drown, is it?
strong is the current?
Well, where does it go? I'm interested. It's like
And
the
now it's
river
a-
rides constantly.
Where
It
does
might
it
not
go?
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't even. It might not even be deep enough to where it requires us to swim.
So, just out of curiosity, Kyle, do you have obfuscate?
Yes, I do.
Do you have enough obfuscate to basically slip up behind them?
Well, we can give it a shot.
Behind them, how many? How many would you have to? Because I'm picturing this like if this was a video game, a stealth game, and I'm thinking
Have you
where I would
played-
go.
Regs, have you played the Vampire Masquerade, the video game?
No.
Obfuscate is basically invisibility.
Yeah, it's like you go invisible,
I just
pretty much.
Make
Like
sure
people
there's a lot
can't
of
see
eyes.
you.
Mhm.
Now, cameras and stuff will pick you up, though. But they don't have cameras, I hope.
It's like a mental trick, but like electronics can still
hope.
detect you.
I played the video games. I know what I'm doing.
But also if I transform into a wolf, I get a huge stealth bonus. So
So we could both sneak then, you and I.
Yeah.
Let's see. I assume
This
we
is
would.
both
There's
get behind them.
only one way over. It would not lend itself to a stealthy approach. Obfuscate is literal invisibility. It might work. But a very large dog wandering across that stone bridge would probably attract attention.
What I could do,
It
Regs,
depends if they saw me. I
If-
was thinking, how can we look and see how deep the water is?
And not from your current position.
How stealthy? I mean, it's dark where we are, right?
well, can I
Yes.
try obfuscating
Right.
behind them first before we get alerted to their...
Sure. You can use unseen passage, I assume, because you want to be moving.
Sneaky squeaky, yeah.
Okay. That is just one round
Yeah.
check.
So you just... Oh, wait, did I do it right? You click that button?
Yep. Rouse check. You succeed, so you don't get any hunger.
I'm not a hungry boy. But I am
Now.
hungry, though.
Let me just see if I can't. What can I do?
want their organs. I want the organs. By the way, quick question. Can I just eat their organs while they're alive, or do I have to kill them before that?
Excellent question, Kyle.
Question sponsored by World of Darkness.
If
Is
you
that
hold-
how you feed, though? As an
That
organ
should,
of
be, that should be a very good moral question for you, in fact.
like the screaming could be like, music, when you're eating at a restaurant.
Well, doesn't
Symphony.
obfuscate have a power that like silences noise? Does that apply to?
No, I'm just asking like after the fact. If we, because
I
I'm
have
a little
given
hungry.
you a little ninja mask.
Oh my gosh.
A fresh kill will. You could drink the blood of a fresh kill without a
I
problem.
can't drink blood.
You can't drink blood.
I can eat organs,
What kind
though.
of shitty vampire are you?
An organivore.
An organivore. You eat organs.
Organovore.
Well, then I could then just eat the organ of a fresh kill. Then
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
thinking.
For some reason, anything with the
So-
word vor in it makes me think of V. I'm sure there's no relationship there.
Swallow and digest, boy. That's what Romanians do best.
You activate your obfuscate and your silence of death skill, which is free. And now you can move entirely silently and invisibly.
uh, can I go closer?
Sure.
Can I? So what's the visuals? Like what guy is isolated, like off in the corner? I'm thinking this guy on the left-hand side.
So, give me a composure and athletics check.
Composure and athletics check. So you click on composure first, then you click on athletics.
Or the other way around.
Or maybe the other way around.
Might be easier to do it the other way around, yeah.
Looking at this, like, I can't find a button. Athletics, composure. By the will of the Dark Lord or whatever. Let's have some luck here.
It's pretty terrible.
The gods say nay. Would the gods suggest using they don't call them fates in this game.
Willpower?
Willpower?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is a pretty important time to not be seen.
I don't want to
men
get
with
machine
guns.
gunned to death.
Yeah, this is definitely a point where you might want to whip out your oh crap button and press it.
Athletics. That's okay. But look, they only have so much ammunition.
You have to kill at least one communist before you die.
Yeah, well, if there's anything I know
Okay,
about
that's
the
the
Red
whole-
Army in World War II is that they are not afraid to expend excessive lives or ammunition.
So in this case, Kyle, what you do is first you click off a willpower point,
Yeah.
Especially when a masked demon appears out of nowhere in front of them.
and then you select which dice to re-roll. So in this case, the 1, obviously, the 5 and the 4 would be the natural things. And you can choose
1, 5,
up
and
to
4.
3 dice.
So then you would declare it like, I want to reroll 1, 5, and 4. Hmm?
Yeah, that'd be best. Yes, that'd be good. And then you roll 3 d10s.
Come on. Wait, you don't just reroll it?
No, you retard.
Well, the first number was the same 7 anyway, so it functionally.
Do you want me
works
to
the same.
reroll 3d10s, or do you want me to use
Yes,
this?
just roll 3 d10s like that.
Ooh!
Oh shit, that's Arch. Fuck you.
Arch is using cheats. He took
Arch
my
is
luck.
like, oh, see, it's the season.
No, that was 3d10s. That's good enough
Those
for me.
10s were mine.
Right, so that is 1, 2, 3. That is 4 degrees of success.
I can swap the order of these numbers. Can you guys see the order swapping? No, never mind. It resets it immediately. That's weird.
Does that guy have a googly bit in his eye?
The man needs glasses anyway, so.
Right, so you traverse the stone bridge, noticing the little rocks scattered around us as Rags shakes himself off.
Wait, what?
Carefully
what am I doing?
avoid kicking any of the little rocks into the water or down the stone scree there. Good job.
Now,
So, let us see. Show to others. This guy is standing by himself. He's a little bit of a lookout post. This guy is keeping an eye on the bridge. This guy's seemingly half asleep, just leaning against the wall. You've got 2 men over there engaged in a discussion, and another guy sleeping over by the wall.
excellent. All right.
Can
I wanna make-
he drag one of those guys and like just throw them in the river without breaking his hidden sort of thing? His
Can I just snap their necks, though?
Yeah, I think throwing them in the river would cause
Make a
screaming
big
and flailing.
splash, Sargon.
Oh no! The thing is that they might well cause screaming and flailing, but it doesn't look like you're under attack. It looks like one of them's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but Sargon, if I snap their neck, then they just do sleepy noises, you know?
Yeah, but someone
How about
might
you make
also
sure
say,
which way the river's flowing before you.
It'll be
throw
like a
them in the
little bit
river?
of a crunchy sound, and they'll be like, oh, it must be just rocks and bones.
yeah, but then they'll
snapping.
know they're under attack.
Only if they notice, though.
They have to pay. They gotta good ears for the crunchy bits, you know.
Yeah.
At some point, someone's going to discover it.
Does
and maybe
this
we could-
guy? Is that a line of sight or is that broken by the pillar?
I'm assuming this guy is the furthest back because these two are discussing stuff. This guy over here is sleeping. This guy's looking at the bridge. This guy's looking across the river. That leaves this guy relatively isolated.
Yeah, if you kill him silently and drag his body back behind the pillar, because the light of this, I assume we're using the light of this fire will be blocked by this pillar, so it's like
Yeah.
shadows over here.
It would be, yes.
Yeah,
And then we go
so-
around and then pop him, and then you guys can, I don't know, try to get in position. Try to kill as many
Yeah.
that we can. That way,
See,
you
I-
guys have less guns on the other side of the river.
Uzulu could sneak up a bit and take like a sniper position, maybe.
Uzulu could sneak is where I'm going to have to stop you, I'm afraid, Dev.
Hold on. If you go like right here, I just drew a little circle. You can snipe those far two, probably.
I'm sorry, where?
Definitely,
the purple
I
circle?
just drew a little, a little dot down there.
Dev, let me introduce you to something quickly. I have 1 dexterity, 0 stealth.
Okay.
Here's what's going to happen. When we're ready, I will take a shot with my 4 composure and 3 firearms. I will kill the first guy. It will be loud. I also have a scope for my rifle, which means I get 1 more. So I probably will get the kill, but I'd have a silencer. Not sure they're invented yet, actually. Suppressor. Then we can go loud.
Experimental.
Yeah, but like the 2 on the left, like as you said, behind the pillars, you can probably drag the second one into the tent. That's there.
And let's consider the scale here is actually pretty close up. Like this is 10 meters. This is only 10 meters.
Yeah.
So like if I was waiting basically right over here at the slope of this bridge, then I would be able to clear and pounce on this guy just like that. So I could just leap right onto him and take him out. Oh, wait a second. Why don't you put an anti-personnel mine right next to these 2 guys back here?
I don't have one on me.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
that's
a
a good
problem.
reason.
If I had one, that'd be a good idea, though.
Well, if we're going to do that, then what I'll do is I will transform into my wolf form with all my equipment on me. And I'm going to move myself up onto the slope, the dark slope here of this bridge, just basically kind of waiting to sprint right across and leap on this guy.
Where are you going?
Wherever because it's hard to tell by the visuals of the map. Basically, wherever the darkness begins on the slope, the downward slope of our
He
side
wants
of the
to
bridge.
be under it, so he can't be visible.
Yeah, I'm basically taking cover on the slope in the darkness, wherever
You
that
are
is.
going
on
to have
the
to
bridge.
sneak a short distance first. So I will require.
Because there is one spot you got to get past. I'm assuming it's this cunt right here. Right?
Mhm.
Is that what you're talking about, Barge?
Yep.
According
alright.
to the internet, silencers existed in 1902.
Oh yeah, they had them in World War II to some degree. Yeah, they existed. So yeah, can you even see this far in the dark? No, I guess it's only 9 meters. Yeah. So let me make a roll here. Let me click my sheety sheet. Where'd it go? I thought it did the pop up. I guess it's gone. Let's do that roll. I have to take a picture of my stats here. All right, so that is a 6 dexterity, and I gotta let me take a screenshot of this so I can bring it back to normal later. I need to figure out a better system for this later. Oh yeah, okay, so I got that saved. So I will have a 6 in dexterity and a that'll be a 5 stealth. So let's do this. Do I get a bonus for darkness or anything like that?
No, it's not that dark there.
Okay.
Not the area you have to cross, anyways.
Hmm.
2 degrees of
will-
success out of 11
Yeah,
dice. Good job.
I'll re-roll those double 1s and the 2 with a willpower
Okay.
here. That was quite unlucky. Let's do a D10, 3D10. That's much better. So
That is
7?
7 degrees.
Yeah, well, that's much better. So as far up as I could possibly get in the darkness, crouching down, all fours, stomach to the rock, just ready to take off and pounce.
Covering the open ground, he looks over at the communist peering in his direction. I'll spot him. Tension escalates in the air as the communists.
While they're doing this, While they're doing this, Arch, am I able to ready my rifle?
Sure, yeah.
Great. Just lay a droid on so I can shoot them.
Naturally, I shall do the same. And Sargon, you're getting low collection speed there. Are you still with us, or is that my end?
Sargon?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here, but it's
Yeah, the government is fucking with his
There we
internet again, as usual.
They know you've been talking shit about the BBC.
Okay,
It's Victoria.
so-
She's DDoSing you.
I certainly will be talking some shit about the BBC, actually.
You try to sneak over, but the communist is a remarkably sharp-eyed communist.
I have a feeling we're about to go loud.
He knows the art of rolling the tens on a D10. He raises his rifle and shouts out a warning to his comrades, and then he takes a shot at you.
So he rolled higher than a 7 degrees of success.
Wait a minute.
Yes. In fact, he rolled a 9.
He's shooting at a dog, though, from all he knows.
Yes.
It's not something you expect to see.
Seems like an odd thing. for him
Just
to do.
bark. Just bark, Regs. Woof.
You can try and bluff him, but remember who lived in this cage earlier. These people might not be overly fond of dogs right now.
Are we assuming that this small band of commies killed the werewolves?
Killed? Who knows?
Who knows? So
Right. So the shot is actually way worse. Roll your defense.
all right. So for me, that will be
Athletics and
Wait, combat's happening?
the communist
not
said, well,
really.
maybe we'll see. So the communist is taking a shot at you, so that would be dexterity and athletics, perhaps.
All right. Luckily, that's very good for me while I'm in wolf form, and celerity allows me to add another.
Is he going to dodge a bullet?
What?
Hell yeah, I'm about to dodge a bullet. Let me click my character sheet here. Doop doo. So that will be a athletics plus dexterity modifier 1 and boink.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, except for those 2 ones.
Okay.
Still 10 degrees of success.
Yep. The bullet whizzes past you. Would
I
you
will-
like to try and bluff him?
Try and bluff him.
Yeah, pretending you're an actual dog.
Let's
Roll
see.
over.
No, that's not a very good. Well, here's the thing. So my social skills as a wolf are shit.
Yeah.
But what's weird though
But
is
that is realistic, though.
yeah, but that's
Mhm.
it's real. But the barking like a dog when you are one. How would you have me roll that exactly?
I would probably make you do manipulation plus. Fuck, what would it be? Persuasion, probably, honestly.
Yeah,
What you
'cause
could do, actually, Regs.
Animal Ken?
Yeah.
You you can pretend like you got shot and start whining, and then maybe they'll come over the bridge.
Yeah, that would still be charisma and persuasion, I think.
So what would failing to sound like I was injured be?
He'd shoot you again. That would be the result of that.
Until
Shoot.
you're dead.
Well,
Yeah.
if I'm hiding behind the bridge now,
You remember the first episode where V was like, "I'll pretend to be injured," and the guy just racked his bolt action rifle and shot him again? It would be that.
oh here.
He's a dog, though. It's different.
So I went. Oh, that's not the wrong fucking. That's the fucking. Yeah, I
Arch,
hate
can we get a
these
turn order?
You
so we
you
can-
were heading there
German
and you were
actions.
shot. Now you need to decide: do you wish to try and bluff him, or do you wish to go on the offensive?
I'm gonna take cover over here by the pillar where he can't see me. I'm just gonna keep going and hide
Okay.
over here because I don't think I'd pass the bluff.
Right.
check.
Oh, Then we are introduced once again to the lovely turn order wheel. Your initiative is composure plus awareness, and then a D10.
How do you mean, and then a D10?
Roll it a D10 plus.
Take your composure anyway.
Composure, awareness, and
I think I
D10s.
the total of your composure and awareness. So if you have 3 dots in each, that would be 6.
So dexterity doesn't count for initiative in this game.
Ew, composure plus awareness.
That's interesting.
So that's 3 D10s for me. All right.
No, not D10s. Just the number.
What do you mean?
A
Just the number of
1d10.
dots.
Roll a 1d10 and then plus whatever your composure plus awareness is.
Yes.
Okay.
Normally it's just your composure plus awareness, but that's fucking static, so I'm going to add in a D10 to make it a little bit more organic.
All right. So that would be 11 then.
Dev rolls halfway decently for once.
11.
No rags. 6 plus 5. Oh, yeah, like that. Smart little rags. Good doggy.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh my God, Arch! I thought you knew math.
No? I claim to know math.
This explains a lot.
Literally never. Now, do your roll, little shit weasel.
What's the roll by again? Or
Kyle,
math?
listen. Pay attention. I'll have to hurt you. Okay, Kyle's initiative is going to be my dice roll because I'm going to punish him.
All right. It's very simple. A 1d10 plus whatever number your composure plus awareness is. So add your awareness and composure.
To your
1d10 plus that. Or if I need it, a 1d10 plus your composure plus your awareness.
And you can just
So the
type in.
composure's determined by rolling it, or no?
No. You can just type in /roll space 1d10 plus, and then just a number, which is the result of adding your number of pips in composure and your number of pips in awareness.
Adding the pips, not the actual. Okay, gotcha.
What, you think
so
letters than
composure and
awareness?
awareness.
Mm-hmm. Sargon, you there?
3.
Sargon.
It's all robot in. There's nothing I can do about it.
That is quite roboty, yes.
Uh-oh.
He's dead.
I don't know. It seems to be.
Discount the second roll, obviously.
6.
Also, I'm still sneaky.
Sorry,
Right,
can you hear
Sargon?
me or not? Yeah, can
Yeah,
you
we
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Right. What am I doing here? Sorry.
Rolling
So-
initiative.
Yes,
which
roll
is-
a D10.
Yeah.
And then add to that D10 the total of your composure and awareness.
So 6. So 14.
All right. Now then, meine lille Kommunisten, how wonderfully will you roll, I wonder? Okay, here we have the turn order then. First up, it is Sargon with 14.
Okay. I suppose I'll take a shot at whichever one. Which one should I take a shot at, do you reckon, guys?
So let's see
Who
here.
can I actually see here?
So the guy who will go first, he's in the back. No. So if you mouse over the turn order onto a soldier, then they will
Right.
light up in yellow. So you could
Okay.
see who's who.
From Sargon's
How
position,
far can I move?
he'd have a shot at him. That would be an obfuscated shot. You can't see him. You can't see him. So he's the only guy you can currently see.
Right. How far can I move in a turn?
Let me just quickly look that up. So your move is base move of 6 and then plus 2 meters per point in dexterity.
Right. Okay. I've got 3 dexterity, I believe. Let me just.
That's 12 meters then.
Right. 12.
So you can
really
move
buck it.
half. You can move half of that and still take an action, or you could run the full distance.
Right. So if I move to here, can I see over this?
Probably not, but you could see him then.
Right. Okay, that sounds.
You would also be in cover here. This would be cover for you.
Yeah, I'll do that and then shoot that guy.
That one.
Yep, that one there.
All right. Firearms and composure.
Jeez.
Well, I think I might
ones,
re-roll those
goddamn.
3 ones. Hang on. A minute.
The gun explodes in your face.
Basically.
I have a willpower point that I'm using.
It's like you somehow managed to shoot Uzulu.
It turns around like.
Jeez, that was a.
Like he totally normal shoots forward, but the bullet still somehow goes backward.
Well, I mean, at least I didn't get 3 ones.
Yeah, at least you didn't get 3 once.
Better to miss than catastrophically miss.
Right, that is 1 degree of success.
I mean, you never know.
It could be a hit. I mean, let's see. Yeah, you hit him.
Oh, good.
Wow.
What damage do I
Fucked
do?
up if he got hit by that. Jeez.
That was kind of
That's weird.
sad.
Okay, so I failed a 7 degrees of success. He succeeded
Yes.
a 1 degree of success against the same dude. This
Welcome
Russian,
to the world of dice rolls.
this communist is a savant. I don't know.
Yeah. So it does 4 damage to him.
Yep. Yeah, you only fire a single bullet. You do hit him with that 1 bullet. You catch him straight in the shoulder. He staggers back, clearly badly wounded, but he's not quite dead yet.
Okay. Well, that's my turn, isn't it?
Yep. All right. The Soviet officer in the back, he's panicking a little bit. He brings up a whistle to his lip and
I
blows
actually have a
loudly.
question. So Uzulu and this officer have tied for initiative. How do you resolve a tie? What stat do you use?
Red goes before Uzulu.
What do you mean?
All right.
It is GM discretion.
Is it
but you could flip
alphabetical?
a coin.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I just sorted it by descending, and apparently Roll20 says the Soviet goes first.
But surely there's like a stat you would use to determine who wins a tie. Like
Surely there is, but I can't be bothered to look it up right now.
I mean, it actually might be really important.
Dev.
If
Yes.
Rules
we
lawyer.
know for
Hard.
this.
Quick.
Yeah, like
Well,
this is actually kind
the-
of important.
The official
Don't
rules of the
lose,
game.
lawyer. Arch will punish you.
Yeah,
Learn
the
your
official
lesson.
rules of the game state that combat should not last more than 3 turns, and that this game does not use any kind of grid system.
Yes.
So it's
the
all-
the
it's all
official
arches-
rules of the game is that there is no combat system in this game.
Yeah,
What?
it's pretty
Yeah.
bullshit.
We're playing
No,
trash.
fucking
games.
sense does
What
that.
the
But
fuck?
there is a section on who goes first.
Yes,
So-
that's composure plus awareness.
This critique of World of Darkness, sponsored by World of Darkness.
Your game is trash. Your game-
They didn't want it to be about combat. They wanted it to be about role-playing edgy vampires.
Yeah, because a game about fucking vampires should
Well, we
Oh,
gave them
here it
what
is.
they
It
fucking
says-
wanted
it
then, didn't
actually
we?
says right here. We've got our answer right here. If necessary, break ties by comparing dexterity plus wits, or if equal, by dots of the skill used.
Basically, they want the
necessary.
Cuphead skipping.
Well, it is necessary
Luckily,
because we have ties.
it's not necessary because Roll20
have-
has already determined this for us.
But it has a
Jesus
tie
Christ, this
here
game.
to break. Dexterity plus wits is a skill we use.
Let's kill people before I kill myself.
Yes,
Please.
this is a good thing. Right. The officer blows his whistle and rushes forward 3 meters. He raises his SMG and he sends a hasty burst towards Rags.
I'm in cover. I'm in full cover.
You
though.
are.
Interesting.
Okay. Roll. Now you can either choose to roll your defense plus athletics. That is, you actively trying to dodge. Running around, being a crazy motherfucker, or you can trust in the cover and hunker down.
I mean, I am in full cover, aren't I?
Yep, you are in full cover.
Then I'm just.
It didn't help me,
stay
Rags,
in-
when I took a tank round.
Yeah, but these are just bullets. It won't go through a stone bridge. Yeah, I guess that I'm just remaining behind the full cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Because
just.
this
yeah.
is heavy cover, so
Oh my!
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I'm actually. Yeah, I assume that he's just trying to suppress me, not even actually hit me, because I can't even see him.
all right. Yep. So the small caliber bullets spray your position, chipping off the rocks around you, bouncing away wildly. Now, he has fired off a full burst in your direction. That means that you have taken a degree of suppression. So your composure will be reduced by 1 until your next turn.
All right.
I'm just going to add a little pip there.
Oh, boop.
Right. Uzulu, it is now your turn.
What?
Right.
Okay, so suppression essentially it lowers your for a turn. It lowers your composure.
Yes.
So that's mostly useful. And for these rules, that would be mostly useful for preventing people from shooting back at you.
For reducing the damage you'll take. But remember, suppression also can do damage. Suppression is a secondary effect of shooting at someone.
Okay.
Arch, my friend. Can I move and shoot on the same turn?
Wait, hold on. Really? Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, you can move half your movement and then still take an action.
What is my total movement? I guess that's already in the thing, isn't it? I'll go find it. I noted it down somewhere.
You have a basic
8.
movement of 6 and then
2 from
8.
Dex.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, so you can move
would
4
that-
meters then and fire.
4 meters. How far is that? Right, not very far. That's just not quite far enough to pop the officer. That
No,
sucks.
You could just about shoot him. He'll be in a little bit of cover, but you could hit him.
Or I could hit this dude, but I feel like our Kameraden is going to get him anyway.
Kameraden.
Yes. That makes all the difference.
Learn your Nazi.
Totally different kind of socialism. Alternatively, I could do like that and then shoot up under the bridge through the tent and nail that guy.
No.
That would be the best shot. Do it.
That would be an incredible shot. I'm shocked you could see him.
Yeah, I just don't think you can see me either.
Do it anyway.
From where you're standing, you could. I guess the only
Dev
person you
master
could
of the
really-
dice rolls is like, do it anyway. Yeah, no.
Let the dice decide, Uzulu.
Well, how far can you move, Uzulu? You can move and then shoot.
You kind of know where he's standing, so if you just move and then like hip fire it.
I would have no idea where he's standing.
Yeah.
And it would need to be
I
a
mean-
very accurate shot.
You can
Yeah,
do it. You have a
where the
scope, but you have
campfire-
+1.
You can see his reflection or his shadow through
Lads,
the.
this may be a somewhat moot point, as I just already said no.
No, do it anyway. Fuck it.
Yes, come on.
Well, no. Well, how far?
Yes,
can
you
you,
do your turn, Uzulu. No backs.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right.
back
I'm gonna
people.
go ahead and move the 4 to here, and then shoot the guy top left because I can actually see him. So composure firearms
Yep, composure firearms.
with a bonus of 1 for my scope.
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Because, if I'm remembering correctly, Henschel Weitzler Diathlon, automatic 1 degree of success to shots taken at ranges in excess of 200 meters.
Oh.
So, unless you want to climb the roof of this cave real quick.
That's only 13, yeah.
Yay.
Still, you've got a lot of points in this. You won't possibly roll like Rags and Sargon did. Come on.
Let's hope not.
They burned up all the bad luck for you.
After your turn, Uzulu, put that artwork up if you don't mind. It's pretty good.
It's a walrus.
Well, that's only a 3.
Walrus is
I
art.
think I might go ahead and do one of these. Well, I'm supposed to name them, aren't I? Name
Yes.
the dice.
Name the dice.
The 1, the 3, and the 4, naturally, because all the others were successes.
does Does Sargon hitting him, does that have an effect on his composure or?
Oh,
Yes,
joy.
It does.
Well, I'll replace. That just gives me one less fail and one more degree of success. So that's 6 in total, I think.
5 by my count.
Yep, looks like 5. Yeah, you replace the one with the 7.
Why? I replaced the 1 with the 2. I replaced the 3 with the 7, and then the 4 with the 2. That gives me 2 additional.
Yeah, but you have 4 to begin with, and you have 1 more degree of success there.
Is that how that
Gives
works?
6. That gives
Yes.
6.
What? How does that get a 6?
Because
Fine.
if you replace the 1 with the 2, then it goes back up to 4 because it removes the crit fail. And then he replaces the 3 with the 7, which brings it up a second, which brings it up again.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so the original roll is 6, 7, 8, 9. So those are 4 degrees of success. Then you reroll the 1, the 3, and the 4 for a further 1 degree of success. No, that's 5 degrees.
Okay, maybe you're going to tell me this is not how it works, but I thought the way it works is that you re-roll 3, and then you replace those 3 with the specific 3 numbers that you got, which means I get 1 less crit fail and 1 more success.
Yes,
That's
so
how.
the crit fail has been taken into account in the original roll. The original roll is would have been a 3. Now it's a 4 plus 1.
No, it removing the crit essentially adds a success.
Yeah, there's
No
4
matter-
there's
No, no,
4
no, that's not
successes.
how that works.
There's 4 successes, successful rolls in that. So that's a 4.
Yes.
The 1 is not being subtracted from that. So it would have been
no.
a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then
okay.
you add 1 to 4, so that's 5.
Okay, fair enough. 5 it is.
How am I outmathing you?
That's well.
Right. Right. The Soviet soldier, despite his shoulder wound, does his best to juke and jive you, but due to your reroll, you manage to catch him with a second shot, hitting him straight in the kidneys and sending him down howling in pain. He's probably not going to be getting back up again anytime soon.
I'd like chat to imagine that that sniper game where it shows you the body parts splashing and shattering. Yeah, that's it. All over the place. And that particular meme where you've got the bullet heading for the X-rayed skull, and the bullet is labeled Croughton T, and the skull is labeled Croughton T.
Jesus.
Blast from the
back on
past,
track,
everyone.
Yeah, I think
He's back on
Barge.
track.
He's back on track making left-wing propaganda.
Drama barge now.
Dev, it is your turn.
All right, so that guy's dead. Maybe I should try.
Do I know what Dev? What did you roll for initiative?
There it is.
Let me see.
Because
So far,
I'm
finding the blood all the time.
11.
I rolled 11.
Okay.
And I can move 5 meters in.
Okay.
I'm going to try that trick shot that Uzulu
Okay.
didn't want to do to hit this guy.
You can't see him. You don't even know he's there.
Right, Dev. You
Yeah,
run
you
up
can't
over
even-
there and you can't see your target.
I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot at this tent,
Metagaming.
and it will go through.
That's
Shoot
painful.
people.
Okay, you shoot and you miss. Rags, it's your turn.
I didn't get the roll. Come
Did I
on.
get a turn?
What if I get like all 10s, man?
Optimism from Dev.
What if he gets all
Optimism.
10s? I guess.
I mean, it has been a long time since I've gotten a 10 in the.
I guess.
Come on,
if
you've
he's
got to
gonna
let him
shoot-
get there.
That is, after all, how probability
If
works.
I let him roll, I will also make him fucking jam his gun when he rolls a 1.
All right, that's
I'm
fine.
being kind. Okay, fine. Roll a firearm plus composure, Dev.
Firearms plus composure. Yeah.
You drop your gun in the river.
I'm hold on. I'm 3 meters away from it.
Yeah,
It was a
you fucking
really
bombed
bad
that
drop.
bastard.
A really proper fumble.
I didn't even get any 1s to do that.
I said I was going to punish you, Dev.
Dev, you promised us 10s. Where are the 10s?
God damn it.
Why don't you use some will to re-roll them down?
Oh, wait!
How do
My
you
no
drop this
willpower.
to 3 meters?
Right, Dev has a tantrum and throws his weapon away.
I know.
God
I've got
damn
no
it.
willpower. I'll just make risky rolls.
Maybe
I would-
you'll
yeah.
pick it up next
You
turn.
should have shot someone you could have seen, I guess.
Right. Rags, it is your turn.
All right, so I hear the gunfire, and
And the
I am-
gun splash.
I guess he dropped a pistol 3 meters away from himself. I don't even
You
think
hear,
that's his
you hear a soft splash, yes?
yeah.
And then there's just this loud, pained, despairing, squealing sound.
So my movement right now is pretty crazy. I can move. That's a 6 base, dexterity times 2. So I can move 18.
Jesus, that's 10 more than me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but only 9 in attack though.
Only 9 in
Mhm.
attack.
Yes, because you need an action left. So you can't quite reach the nearest communist if you wish to bite him as well.
I can't move 9 meters and attack. Dang. Is there like a charge, a pounce, like a charge action that I could take, or
Well, the werewolf did do like a jump.
yeah,
So
because
you could
it's
put
like
a
a.
jump
But
on him.
he doesn't have that ability, I don't think.
Well, I got legs though.
Yeah, you can just
Too
literally
bad.
jump.
I
Now, what
can't.
you could do is, since you have your little thing, you can transform. That's a free action, isn't it?
I don't know. So I can't go to this guy and attack him. He's 11
No.
meters away with a dexterity of 6. Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You could run up, transform, and shoot him. That's right. Because transforming is a free action.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
Well, no, you couldn't, because if you transform before shooting him, you're rather out of opposable thumbs.
Yeah, you gotta
Uh,
run and then transform.
Wow. Okay. Oh fuck.
Just turn around to Sargon and say, toss me.
Wow.
Toss me.
I can't.
I'm not really.
How did
that
I do
strong,
all
to
the
be
stuff
honest.
I did before with at the tanks and everything? Damn. Is this like a new thing? A new rule or something?
No. It's just that we were closer before.
Mm-hmm.
No, man. Yeah, fuck. I guess if I can't attack someone as a wolf from 11 meters away, then I
What you could do, if you want a suggestion,
I would love a suggestion.
if you have 18, you could go to like here and then go into the tent.
They'll just shoot the tent.
Well, it didn't
Oh,
work
no.
for me.
The tent.
Yeah, they'll just shoot the tent, will they?
They will just shoot the fucking tent.
If you
but it
know
didn't
someone's
work
in the
for me, so-
tent, it's not really metagaming to shoot it.
I mean,
But
they
you could,
watch
like,
me go into
also-
the tent, so they'll just shoot the
That's-
tent.
That's a
Let's
bit of
fill
a
it.
drop, so I'd ask for an athletic dexterity test.
How far
You
is
could
that?
do that.
drop?
You could pull that out.
Well, I don't want to go into the tent. They'll just shoot the tent.
They will just shoot the tent, yes.
Jump behind the sandbags.
They will. No, they won't just
Actually,
shoot
yeah.
the tent. They will obviously
Jump
shoot
here.
the tent.
Like just jump here.
Just jump here.
Yeah, it's within your movement, and then you could peer over and actually shoot.
No, you can't jump 7 fucking meters.
Okay, so go
you
here
can go up
and
there.
then jump here.
and then- so that's what 6, 7, 8, 8. So yeah, you could try to jump there and scrabble your way up there,
That could work.
or you can fall in the river and fucking drown. One out of two.
Because that's
If you fall in the river, just get my gun for me, okay?
I like
That's
how
just-
you
that's
just
just a
drowned in
3-meter
that scenario.
jump.
It's like, yeah, no, you did.
Lads,
yeah. I like legit. I was. This was all contingent on me thinking that I could just run the 12 meters to this guy and kill him with my 6 dexterity. Oh, and I
I
also
got
have
this guy.
celerity 1 as well. So what does that give me?
Isn't there like a speedy move?
Yeah, it is. Celerity 252. Let's take a look. I hate how the pages numbers don't match up.
Yeah.
Celerity. So I have while their bodies still can't defy the laws of nature instantly. So vampires with this power perceive events instantly, can react to them superhumanly, observe incoming projectiles to the extent they can sense dodge, bullets. Take minor action worth the 2 dice per turn is rating for free. Yeah, that wouldn't help me.
Hold on.
Yeah,
You have Cat's Grace. The user automatically passes any dexterity or athletics-based roll needed to keep their balance. So if you're jumping and landing on an edge that requires you to keep your balance, you just do so.
Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and... Yeah, but can't they just move up and shoot me on their turn?
Yes.
But you're a vampire.
I'm really was thinking I could just run 10 meters and attack somebody as a wolf, but I can't. So I guess
come on. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll just transform back into a person and pull out my gun.
All right. Who are you gonna shoot?
And I'll stay and I'll shoot. I guess I'll shoot this guy with the submachine gun right here. So firearms.
Is that a burst or full auto you wish to fire?
The difference between the two would be
potential damage done. Like you put out a lot more bullets with full auto.
Let's do full auto. Celerity lets me reload as a free action.
Oh, that is very neat.
Oh yes.
How many magazines are you carrying? Just so you remember.
Well, the system that we are using is that we have to reserve inventory space for magazines.
Yes. So you have 10 slots, and a 30-round SMG mag takes up three of those slots.
We have here that it's what do I have listed down? XP details. Yeah, so does this mean that we are counting ammunition and bullets and all that stuff?
Only magazines.
Okay. So I have 3 slots that are using SMG magazines.
Right. So you've got 3 mags, and of course you got a 4th in the weapon. Okay.
All right then. I will use a full attack, and I will attack him with that. So let me roll.
Okay.
Firearms plus composure, right?
Yep. Full auto. You will receive a -3 to your final result, but you are shooting at everybody in the area. So let me see here.
So shooting full auto lowers my chance to hit?
Kind of, yes, but you will also be hitting everyone in like a 6-meter radius around him, potentially. So you'll be rolling against all of their defenses.
So these 3 guys, essentially?
That guy has no cover. That guy has no cover. This guy has some cover.
So
but you'll
all
be
4
able to
of
hit
them
all
would
of them.
get. So potentially all 4 would get hit.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, let's give that a shot. So let me roll firearms, composure. Any modifiers?
No.
Okay, what was that? I'm going to use a willpower to reroll the 4 and the 3, hoping I can get a 10. Because if I have the potential to hit 4 people, I would like to do that. So let's roll those 2. So it'll be a 2d10. There you go.
There you go.
So that's a 6 degrees of success.
4, 5, 6 degrees of success. Yes, indeed.
That's fantastic.
Additionally, you've burst fired them, so they're now at suppression 3.
How much so that lowers their composure by 2?
3.
Or 3. Excellent.
Yep. All right. So 6 degrees of success. Well, that will be arrived at 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. Okay. All right. So the officer manages to throw himself to the side. The engineer in cover, he gets hit. The guy over to the right, he gets hit too. And the guy in the rear manages to get away. So you hit this guy and this guy.
All right. How much damage did we do? How are they looking?
Right, with 6 degrees of success, you've fired. You've hit him with 2 bullets each, so they're pretty badly wounded. The guy in cover manages to only get hit by 1, whilst the guy over in the corner is gunned down in a hail of 9mm gunfire.
Oh, fantastic. Then, I will, smoke and barrel and all. I'll use celerity to do a very quick mag swap.
Yep. All right. The guy right in front of you, Kyle, stands up with his rifle, all panicky-like.
Good for him.
Have you done anything to draw attention to yourself?
I mean, I've been sitting here waiting patiently. Patiently for what feels like a century.
He runs past you, and he points his
opportunity
rifle.
of attack.
No such thing, my boy. No such thing.
Come on, please.
Really?
This is bullshit.
I know.
If only there was a combat system included with this game.
That would be nice.
Fucking game.
Like, Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie with you, Arch. Like, this game is trash now that you told me that.
Yeah,
Archer's rules are fine
this is-
actually for combat. I think they're
Like, he helps with
Wait
the
a minute,
rules
Arch,
because there's
this
actually a
is
combat
rough.
system. So kudos to Arch. However,
Arch-
Arch is a goddamn little cunt because he
This
didn't
is
give me
rough.
the opportunity of attack.
Hold on. You should get something though, because Arch, according to rules, you have zone of control.
Yeah, I've got the control. Bro.
Zone of control.
Please.
Yeah, but he's invisible. He doesn't have a zone of control because he's not actually threatening
Yeah,
him.
but wouldn't I grab him when he
If
ran
anything, that means even more because he doesn't know he's being
I guess
threatened.
what
Yeah.
I would do is, as long as you're invisible, you have no zone of control because you are presumed to be acting stealthily.
Zone of control is
I mean,
partially
I'm
based
very
on the
intent
You don't have
the
to present him. You
perception.
could just ask him if he's.
Yeah, but it's based on the perception of the other people. They don't run into there because they think, "Oh, I'll get stabbed" or whatever it is. You know.
I
If
really
anything,
want to
this is,
kill this
like,
guy.
Ideal for him because
You'll get him
kind of
soon. It's
the
almost your
other
turn.
dude behind him.
Yes. What I will do, Kyle, I will give you an option here. You can go non-passive. You know, you can go active, but everybody will see you. Then you will lose any form of
Wait,
obfuscate.
So we avoid Lurking Hunger Season 2. This is an established rule now, right?
As long as you remember it next time.
Uh-huh. That goes both ways, mister.
Because
Mr.
this is
I forget rules.
Now this is
Don't
not an
point it
exception
out.
because you whinged about it, Kyle.
Well, it's just like in most games we
Kyle,
played.
5 seconds. Take it or leave it. 1,
I'll take it.
2.
I'll
There
take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll fucking
There
take
you
it.
go. Now, would you like to choose to go active, or do you want to just wait and stay silent?
Definitively go active. I don't care if they shoot me. I'm spongy.
Okay, like he turns to run towards the sandbags, and you do.
I give him a hug.
Okay,
Like with a,
right.
knife
Moving
or
on
with
to the next
bullets?
guy's turn.
I want to grapple him. Gosh darn it. That is a hug, basically. It's a grapple.
Okay, grapple. That is strength plus brawl. Are you just trying to grab him, or are you trying to do something to him?
Well, first I want to grapple him, and then we'll worry about doing something to him.
No, Kyle. You need to tell me what you're going to do first, because that depends upon what kind of degree of success you're going to need.
Well, I'm trying to grapple him in the sense that I'm trying to grab him, get a hold of him, and kill him.
Okay, so you can choose to do damage to him based on your margin of success, just like a normal attack versus defense, or you can bite him.
If I bite him, do I just eat his organs or what?
No, you just bite him. In this case, you try to rip out his fucking throat, basically.
Throat is an organ. You can eat that.
That counts. That's true.
He's
He's
yeah,
got a
but let's be frank.
ballot.
Skin is an organ.
You and your
The
technicalities.
thing is,
Look at
if
you.
you just try to do damage to him, you know, you'll try and bear hug him, break his neck, whatever. That'll do normal damage. But if you do bite, that does 2 points of aggravate damage, which is a hell of a lot more potent.
And in this game, from what I understand on the older RP system, is aggravate is always better.
Yes.
Most of the time, yes.
Most of the time. That was
That
always.
is Carl. Come on.
Okay, it was brawl times what?
Brawl plus strength, or strength plus
Brawl
brawl,
plus
whichever one you
strength.
choose.
Now, come on, game. I know you hate me, but Just give me this.
You get a +1 because surprise, so roll one more dice.
D10.
Yep. Okay, so that's pretty fucking awesome roll. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 degrees of success.
You just eat his whole head.
All right, my little communist friend.
You know, you could as
You're
part
gonna
of
need.
bite him because you're oh no, you have your mask. Never mind.
It's gonna be hard.
You're gonna need a lot of tens, my little buddy. That's not
dang,
enough tens, I don't think. No, you grapple him successfully, and you move in to bite him. You realize the mask is a little bit in the way, and you struggle a little bit, but
Lift it
eventually
up
you
a
manage to
little.
get his fangs out. You keep him at arm's length for a second, just like give me a fucking moment here. So you open up the front cover of the mask, unveiling your absolutely hideous face, and the man just goes like, ah!
Isn't the mask only to keep his face hidden from view?
Yes, it is.
So he could just take it off anyway, and because it doesn't matter if we can see it, right?
But I'm embarrassed about it.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
you should be too. You are hideous. -2 to all social interactions. That communist opinion of you just fell by 2.
Just by seeing me. He's like, I hate you already, but he's like, now?
I mean, they're all gonna
Yes.
die, so you could take off the mask. It doesn't matter.
He actually, just give me a second here. He receives a -2 to relationship with you. There you go.
Oh, I like how you're noting that down as if this is going to matter down the road.
Right. After he has finished calling you ugly, essentially, you tear out his throat, and he left to bleed to death on the ground.
Oh, finally. I was useful. I did it. I did this campaign. I can die now.
I was I'm looking through the combat stuff here. This is funny. The people who wrote this game have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They have a 308 rifle is a medium gunshot. It's in the same category as 9mm pistols.
And you should also realize that combat is supposed to be carried out via single dice roll.
Yeah. And
that is
it
the
has
entire
heavy
combat scenario.
gunshots as a 357 Magnum.
That's so dumb. The tactical combat is far more interesting.
9mm 308 rifle route, same thing.
Here, I'll read you the example of combat. Jason is using an SMG versus Dragon, who only has a pistol. Jason's player gets an extra dice because he has an SMG, which means that Jason gets to roll 2 dice, and Dragon only gets to roll 1. And then you add those dice together, and whoever has the highest number wins the combat.
The entire combat.
That is the entire combat.
That is so fun.
Yeah,
and
man.
isn't that
Millennials
fun
It's
engaging?
fucking terrible.
Fun and fucking engaging.
Anywho, back to this combat. So this poor bastard is bleeding out on the floor, so he's fucked. This other bastard has 2 rifle bullets lodged in him, so he's fucked. This guy got shot by a burst of 9mm fire, so he's gone again. Kyle, it's Kyle's turn. Good job, Kyle.
Oh, that was?
Well,
Okay.
don't I get a go?
No.
Sargon's all
I
sad.
haven't done anything for ages.
That's true. He hasn't, though.
Right, but it is your turn because that was. I'm going to be assuming that carrying out that zone of control would be a free action.
Let's write that down for future reference, then. Because this is something that we will forget after this session.
Well, 99% of the time, nobody's ever going to move within your zone of control, anyways. But yes,
But when it does come up again,
yes.
See,
Kyle,
exactly, Sargon.
Kyle,
Sargon,
my
I'm going to
kinder.
first ask you. I'm going to ask you, Sargon, because you go next, right? You're after me.
No.
I thought I was first.
Pay attention, Kyle. Look at the turn order.
Well, the turn order
turn
only
order
shows
for
the
me
enemies.
just tells
not our
me
friendlies.
Russians.
I can
That's
only
why I've
see
been sitting
Russians
here
on the
like,
card.
I don't know
the
what
turn
it
order
is.
only
we
shows
can't actually
enemies.
see
It
everyone
doesn't
else's
show our
What?
friendlies.
Yeah.
Arch, you fucked up.
Hello?
You fucked up.
Hello?
Done goofed.
Hello?
We can hear you.
We're here. We can hear you.
Oh, he's pretending. He does this.
Hello, Arch.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hi.
Hello? Okay.
You're a little shit.
All right,
So,
the turn order
there's
only
2
shows the
Soviets
enemies.
left.
Arch, the turn order only shows enemies. It doesn't show where the friendlies are on the turn order.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
I don't
know. You're the
None
one
of
who's
us can see
organizing
it.
this.
This is my fucking fault.
It is. Don't weasel out. Do not let this guy
Look
weasel
what
out
you've
of it.
done.
He boomed it.
Look what you've done.
He done boomered.
You boomer.
Have they added in some? So you can see the enemies on it, but you can't see yourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
So Sargon goes after me, correct, Arch?
Arch done boomered it.
No, you are before 2 Soviet soldiers, and then the turn is done, and Sargon's back at the top again.
And then Sargon goes. All right. Well, then I'm still going to ask Sargon anyways before I make my move.
Mhm.
Who are you going to attack next?
Well, who's still standing?
These three
guys over here.
that are all suppressed. Now they have 3 levels of suppression, which means their composure, which is critical for using firearms, is going to be lowered by 3 for this next turn.
Okay, I'll probably just run over the ridge of whatever the sort of thing I'm on and just shoot someone.
Just shoot him. Okay.
Yeah, just shoot
Right.
the closest one, I guess.
So, what determines how far we can move in this game? Is it agility?
It's a base of 6 plus your dexterity times 2.
It's a base of 6.
Can you
that's fine.
see Can you see Kyle in the turn order now?
Yeah, I can.
I can
He's
see
showing
his
up
Yeah.
as 0, but his
The
name's
turnover.
there.
That is fucking derpy. Okay, well,
You had to make a new character model or sprite.
combat
I
will be
guess.
over soon anyway. So what are you going to do, Kyle?
This guy, he's got glasses. I like him.
You like him because he has glasses?
I want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck him. I mean, I'm trying to fuck him up.
Right. I'm assuming you can move those meters and make a move. And what's your movement? 6 plus
6. Plus stamina. Was it?
No, that wasn't it at all, Kyle.
Your
What's
movement,
dexterity?
it's you have a base of 6. Everyone can move 6, and then you add on top of it your dexterity times 2.
So that's 12. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you've got plenty of movement. Okay. What would you like to do to this kind, gentle communist?
I'm hungry. The same thing I did to the last guy. Take a bite out of his throat. That counts as
Okay.
eating, right?
No, it's not an organ.
I
I
apologize.
disagree with Dev.
Dev, you gotta rules lawyer him harder.
Right.
So it's definitely an
Brawl
organ.
plus
Come on.
strength. Brawl plus strength. Come on.
Strength
Come on,
plus
boy.
brawl. Hold on. My boomer ways are getting in the way. Oh, that was
Okay.
kind of 2 7s, which is 2 successes, right?
Mm-hmm.
5, 6. So how many successes total? That is what?
4.
Average. That 4 successes is a normal win, right? Nothing
Pretty
special.
much.
Okay.
Want to keep it, or do you want to reroll something?
I'll keep it. I don't want to keep burning through will power.
Okay. Right. So you go to grapple him, and the communist bashes you in the face with his rifle.
Well, how's my mask?
It's seen better days.
Oh, it's got a little dent.
Is it still protecting his modesty?
That's what I'm concerned about.
Right. You have failed to grapple him.
That's fine. He can shoot me point blank next turn.
Yes, and he probably will. It's his turn now.
I'm absorbent and porous, okay?
He asks you gently to take a step back so he can, aim. This is a rifle, for God's sake. It's kind of difficult to use in kind of melee like this.
Let's see how he does.
Right, so he struggles to get the rifle to bear on you, but it's a fucking muzzin. It's more spear than rifle. So he eventually gives up on that and tries to bash your face in instead.
Okay.
Right, he throws the rifle up, grabs it by the barrel, and swings it at your head as hard as he possibly can. Would you
Is
like
there
to?
I can do? Okay, there's...
Would you like to try and get out of the way, Kyle?
Yes, I would. That would be... What?
Dexterity
athletics
plus
dexterity?
athletics.
That's what I thought. Dexterity. Let's see if we're lucky.
3 degrees. Would you like to keep it?
Let's see if I get a dent. Another one.
Okay, that is a tie. And so We will determine this like we did last time via roll-off. 1d10, Kyle.
D10.
Last time we didn't resolve ties by roll-offs.
We did.
I got booped in.
No, it was just random.
No, we absolutely did that. You remember? Because Kyle rolled the 10, and then he rolled the 1.
Yeah.
that was
now I
also
rolled
about
the 10 and I got
tie
2.
on the initiative.
Yeah, that was us resolving a tie.
Call HQ. I need a new mask.
Right, yes, you get bashed by a blunt object, my little Kyle.
It's fine. I was always a punching bag in school.
He's a human. He's actually stronger than Dev. Never mind, he's stronger than Dev. Most people are stronger than Dev. You take 2 points of blunt damage, but since it is blunt damage, you only take half of that.
So 1?
Yep, 1 superficial damage.
1, and that's like the little slash.
Little slash.
Gotcha.
Right, the final Soviet soldier is carrying an anti-tank rifle.
Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. Oh,
Let's see here.
I wonder if the face mask is bulletproof.
Right, he runs away from the shower of bullets that Rags has unleashed. He goes down to one knee and points this massive fucking gun in your direction, Kyle, and he pulls the trigger. An ear-splitting
composure.
boom resounds around the room.
Do I still have all my body bits attached?
I don't know, Kyle. Do you?
Well, he's got a negative
as
3
long
to
as
hit
it's my
because of
head?
the suppression.
Roll your defense, Kyle.
What's the defense? Just another dodge? Or okay.
Dexterity athletics for dodging in the open.
Athletics and dexterity. Look, worst case scenario, I die.
In this system, is there a penalty for shooting someone who's adjacent to a friendly?
Of course not.
My rolls
No?
are kind of poopy. And that just goes to all games that I
Combat
play.
is determined by one dice roll, remember.
I will use a fate to try to wait, no. That's only 2 successes, correct?
That is 2 successes, yes.
Okay, so I want to re-roll the 4 and the 3, might as well, because I still want to have limbs. Or let's pretend I want to try to have limbs.
Go ahead.
Dexterity. That's a lot better.
That's
A lot better.
That's very good.
Right.
That's 7 degrees of success.
The PTRSD creates a very large bang. Like it resounds off the cave walls. Everybody's almost have to cover their ears. But Kyle stands there untouched. And even better, the PTRSD rifleman appears to have caught the giant fuck off. Oh, God. My English has forgotten the word. The thing that Bullet leaves behind.
Crater?
Bullet trail?
Divot?
No, Bullet. No. There's Bullet, and then there's the thing the powder's in.
The case.
Oh, the casing, the shell.
Casing, yes.
Casing,
He
yeah.
has managed to catch that in the reload mechanism and jammed his weapon.
Ah.
Fortunate for me, I guess.
Did the gun actually fire? Or
Yes.
just-
He
Okay.
missed. Fortunately.
He rolled a 1. One dice
It
he
would've
had,
been-
he rolled a 1.
See, I was lining it up, Kyle, and I'm directly behind both of you in a straight line.
Ooh,
You could
good
shoot.
idea, Dev. Did you get hit?
So-
Let's roll for it.
Dev's
No,
got cover because of the bridge.
you think so?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's covered. Yeah,
Oh,
you
you're
can't see
fine,
him.
Dev?
I was like, oh god, if you dodge, I'm gonna get shot.
Yeah, he can't see you. The bridge is.
Oh, I'm
blocking
not taking a
the way.
bullet. You got to pay for that.
It is Sargon's turn.
Oh wow, right. Okay. So are these 2 not suppressed?
These 3.
These 3, sorry, yeah, they're not suppressed.
No, those turns are over. They're no longer suppressed. The officer hasn't moved yet. He's still suppressed.
This guy right here.
Which, so the guy at the back. Which one's the officer?
This one.
That one.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll just run 6 meters up to there and take a shot
All right.
at the officer.
Okay. Firearms and composure.
Yep. I have to navigate my way there.
I've got to be done right after the combat's done, guys.
Okay.
I retract that statement in chat. He might not be best girl.
4 minus 1, 3 degrees of success.
Yep, well, that's what I got.
Okay, no rerolls?
No.
Right. Okay, the officer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, roll a d10. That's another tie. Well, you got to be able to beat that. Yep. Yeah, you hit him. That's a rifle bullet right in his chest. He staggers back, injured as well, not looking all that good, really. He's bleeding heavily. Oh, not quite dead. I was a little bit too quick on the blood there.
Pretty bad.
He's a tough Russian boy. Yes. Let's just say that the suppression is no longer his biggest problem. And Uzulu? Uzulu has forfeited his turn.
Uzulu.
Maybe want
Right.
to take a piss.
We will let him have his turn once he gets back. The officer is next then. The officer is heavily wounded, like he's bleeding from a bad gut wound. He just manages to pull up his SMG, pointing at Sargon, and unleashes a wild volley. Would you like to try and get out of the way?
Oh, yeah, we'll do have to roll.
Dexterity athletics.
That's good. Just happens to be something I'm good at.
That's very good. Yep. His crazy burst flies all around the room, ricocheting off the walls and stuff, but it doesn't even get close to hitting you. You do take 1 point of suppression regardless, though.
Okay, what do I do? Just nothing.
Yeah, it's just a 1 minus concentration. Can't have it.
Right.
That thing for next turn. Rags, it's your turn. Doggo. Woof, woof, woof.
Treat.
Woof.
Your point.
Rags.
Woof.
Yep.
Yif.
Hello.
There you
Yes,
go.
it's
Yif got
your
him.
turn.
Tormenting me. I'll cry.
My turn. All right.
Yes.
Let's see. What I will do is now I can move 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that if my movement's 10, that means I can only move 5 and shoot.
Yes.
Let's see. 5 is no. I want to just draw a there. That. I'll move up here next to Sargon. Yeah, and I will do a fully automatic attack at these 3 guys who are in front of me across the bridge.
Bear in mind, it's 6 meters everyone, and that would currently include poor little Kyle.
That's fine. Open fire.
6 meters in any. All right, then I will. Then what I'll do is I'll aim over here.
God damn it.
So that the cone only includes the radius here.
I don't think you can aim far enough to not affect poor little Kyle.
Regs, it's actually fine. Just open fire.
I can't aim over this way.
You can,
give him
but
the
he's within the 6 meters regardless, I think.
I'm spongier than them, Regs. I'll take it.
Well, let's aim right here then. So that these guys are within the 6.
You're going to aim at the wall. I'm not going to let you do that. That's so cheaty.
Regs, just shoot at them. I'm a vampire. I can tank it. It's fine.
All right. If I can't shoot at the wall there, I will.
Like a Robin
Spray
Hood, just I'm going to fire the ricochet off the walls.
Just spray them. It's fine.
Yeah, because I figured I'd kind of sort of know based on the last round where all the bullets kind of win. But all right, I'm not gonna. No, then I'm gonna. Can I narrow that down by like bursting?
Yeah, burst is a single target.
All right. Yeah, because these guys are lined up, will they both have to make checks?
No, only one of them.
Only one?
Yes.
All right. This guy, I will aim at this guy right here with a burst.
Okay.
So that will be a firearms composure.
Minus the 1 from the suppression, which you're done with after this round. So let's take that off.
I thought that was last round. I thought it only lasted for 1 round.
Were you suppressed last round?
Wasn't I? I think so. From this guy here with this SMG who shot over the bridge on his very first turn.
I remember that.
Okay. Yeah, then you're right.
Yeah.
I just forgot to remove the dot, probably.
So 1, 2, 3. Firearms composure. Doop. Let's give this a shot. Now I'll use a willpower to reroll the 1. Let's do in the 3.
Okay.
Let's do a 2d10.
Yeah, that is 1 degree of success. Wish to keep it?
Yeah, I'll just keep it.
Okay. All right. So that is a burst fire. That also does increase your accuracy by 1. So that's 2 degrees. So he's going to roll to try and avoid. He does not avoid. He's already been badly wounded. He does not manage to get out of the way and catches the bullets straight to the face.
Oh boy.
Poor man. Dev.
Poor communist.
Yes.
Do you want me to just skip you?
Okay, is my gun actually in the water?
No, you dropped it at your feet. You can pick it up.
Okay, I'll pick it up. Thank you. Is that a full action picking it up?
Nah.
Okay, I can take another shot then.
You fumble picking it up, rolling 1s, and shoot the floor.
That might happen. Okay, who can I see from here? Not really anyone, eh?
Not really. You can shoot Kyle, I guess.
Yeah, bring it. I'm spongy. I can take it.
I can move 10. I'll go here, I guess. There we go.
Wait, can you shoot from where you're standing now? Oh, well, okay.
Like if I was because the rocks, I had to shoot through Rags. Will Rags duck?
Rags will not duck.
He's spongy.
I will. If there's bullets flying my way, I want to be ducking.
Can I shoot like between his legs?
Not without running a severe risk of de-manning him.
Each individual testicle makes a dexterity plus athletics.
So I guess I will just wait. But
well, no, I have really good. Well, who are you trying to shoot exactly?
This fella right here.
That guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think you could see them because you're both on the downward slopes of the bridge.
It probably would be. He would be in a lot of cover. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough.
You'd have to shoot next to our guy, then through me.
Yeah. So I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, that's a.
Okay. Let's do Uzlu's turn then, which we skipped.
Yeah, sorry, I had to be AFK for a few minutes. Am I taking 2 turns or 1?
1.
Right. Let's see if I can get in range of this gentleman here. I move 4. Can I hit him from there?
Depends. Which guy?
The only guy I'm going to be able to hit from there, really. The only one I have the angle on.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, looks good.
When am I ever going to be 200 meters away from an enemy in this game?
Well, you had a chance against those priests, amongst other things.
Maybe that was 200 meters, but good thing I didn't shoot them, really. They seem to be alright.
This is 200 meters with the scale of these maps is like you're not even on the map, you're just narratively somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. But we have larger maps where you need confrontations with the vehicles and shit. So
Okay.
don't worry, you'll have 200 meters at some points.
All right.
Shoot tanks with a gun.
So just firearms and composure then, and headshot. Fuck.
That was fucking dreadful.
Yeah, I'm rolling really badly today. Usually I do this really, really well. I have lots of willpower left though, so I'll mark off another one, and I'll reroll for the 1, 1, and one of the 4s.
Yep.
That's a bit
That's
better. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7 degrees of success.
That's more
right.
like it.
Excellent.
Our little communist, 4, 5, 6. No, 6. He tried his best, but he couldn't quite manage. In the end, it didn't even matter. So that is 2, 6 degrees. Okay, not quite enough for a double tap, but your one bullet does indeed hit him, and he's badly wounded. I'm just going to prepare the blood because he's probably going to be dead next turn. Poor bastard.
I need to be right back again quickly. How much time do I have? What's the turn order? Because I can't see the player's turn order, only the NPCs.
Well, we are. Hold it.
It's
I do know one of our players said that he wanted to go, or he has some important thing.
yeah, the combat is almost over.
Has Sauron left or something?
No,
That's me.
It's
Oh,
Dev
right.
that needs to run away and be sad somewhere else.
You
So,
can't-
Kyle, it is your turn. The quicker you are, the faster Dev gets to go and
Brawl.
Violate
It's
something?
the strength. I'm attacking the guy next to me.
All right, I won't be long.
This time. He's dead. What do the gods say, Barch? Is a 5 counted as success? I'm retarded and I forget things like within instance.
yes, I know, Kyle.
I know you know, but I'm reminding you because you
Okay,
forget
so 4, 5. So that's a beastly fail. Yes, I do like those.
Oh, should I re-roll it?
You can't. That's the best part with them. They're like critical fails. They're like rolling a 1 or 100 in a certain other RP we
I
did.
did critical fail? Who can I blame besides me for this?
So
the game.
4, 5. Okay, 4, 5, 6, and then a critical.
Better
fail.
not be on the mask again, though. This thing has enough dents as is.
Okay, so yeah, you after getting a little bump in the face by the rifle butt the last time, you get really angry, like "Rawr, I am Kyle and I've been sad."
You could say that.
You leap at him whilst denouncing strategy game in its entirety, and he manages to get the bayonet on his rifle up in front of you as he falls backward. You grapple him and wrestle with him on the floor, biting, I'm assuming.
Licking maybe too.
Yes, biting and pulling his hair like the girl you are, undoubtedly. And you tear out his throat again, but there's a bayonet lodged in your guts.
That's normal. We can accept this.
All right, you take. Let's see, yes, he's got in there pretty nicely. Yeah, I'd say so.
That's fine.
You take 1 point of aggravate damage.
That's X. That's not as fine. That's a bad.
No, that stings. That fucking stings. This god dug its way in nice and deep. Right, so he's out of the turn order as well. The last communist with the PTRSD who is jammed, then desperately tries to clear his weapon, fails, and then throws up his hands
Oh, a snack for later. Nice.
and shouts, I surrender in Russian.
It's actually good
Remember, no Russian.
because we need to find out what happened here. That our buddy can tell us.
All right, well, that'll be a cliffhanger for next time, won't it? Whilst Dev scuttles off to go play with the animals in the Great Canadian Wilderness.
The moose.
Probably the moose, yes.
He's gonna go hit moose with his car. He's gonna role play our adventure.
He's going to roleplay somebody killing animals. That sounds like Dev. Okay, we're moving on to the super chat part of the session then.
We do have 2 fan arts, by the by. TLDR and another one from Carlita.
Uzulu should put those up when he returns from, I don't know, being beaten?
Being fiat.
Slooped.
Slurped.
Slapped? Hurt? Abused? It might be domestic abuse. I wouldn't put it past Discordia. All right. A little bit of a cliffhanger. That's always good. Why are the Russians in the cave? What did they do to the werewolves? Are they furries? Well, maybe they weren't any werewolves at all. Maybe they were just Russians dressing up in fur fag costumes.
Remind me next session to eat one of their corpses, though, because I can only replenish myself with organs.
There should be plenty of organs to go around.
I know, you say that, but if I forget, there won't be any.
Well, they can be laying there for a week, Kyle. They might go bad.
Look, it's like cheese. It builds a fine, taste.
Organs? Are organs like cheese, Kyle?
Yeah, we'll find out.
I don't think so, Kyle. Right, I'm just buying time right now whilst fucking YouTube loads up the thing. Ah, there we go. Right. Architect of Fate. Dev, did you tell everyone Kyle is the father? Okay, well, Dev has sadly bounced out, but Kyle was not the father. Dev has not had sex with Kyle. Although, if you would like to draw fan art to that, then, go ahead.
I mean, there's already fan art of you and I, Arch. Wink, wink.
No, there isn't. I deny this.
There is, and it exists. He doesn't want to admit it, though.
Did you make it yourself?
No, I did not.
I'm not sure about
that. I'm a little bit disappointed that World of Darkness hasn't retweeted anything yet so far. That's disgusting.
Wait, so you didn't do it yourself, but you did commission it, right?
No, I didn't commission that. That was Elfington.
Well, now you've commissioned a lie.
Holy Fury is lying.
WNH Cross, I still can't believe something caked EFAP is so wholesome. Can't believe something caked EFAP is so wholesome.
Cold
EFAP is so wholesome.
I'm going to show the art, by the way.
I'm still a little bit confused by the syntax, but okay. Also, is Rags a deep fake created by Uzulu, maintained by Sargon under the guise of making tea? No, neither of them are furry enough to,
I could do it, but I fucking wouldn't.
Well, if you say so.
The doubt is rising.
Hi, Arch, keep up the good work. Want to ask you, keep saying 40k needs a redemption story. If so, what character or group should get this story arc? Honestly, Fulgrim. Have the original story of Fulgrim trapped in the painting and have him get out of the painting through some bullshit space magic-y memes.
He can get paint.
No, you can't get paint.
Poor Uzulu.
It's a painting. It's already been painted. There's no paint there. But that would be a good redemption arc. Ludwig Dahl, Uzulu, Sargon, what is British's accent? Can't place it other than posh English. Narrow it down, please. Love your latest video, Dev. Really good work.
I think I'd have to hear it.
You haven't heard the British?
No, I've heard it. I just don't remember it exactly enough to place it in the country from memory.
I honestly think posh English is probably as good of a placement as you're going to get.
Well, yeah. I mean, but you know that already. If you want more specificity, I'll need to go listen to it.
You know how Sargon occasionally speaks faggot, right? When he starts using the fancy words, and he uses the word specifically for the purpose of confusing the audience. He's gotten better at it. Me and Uzulu, I was about to say I'm sorry for the insult of comparing the two of you. But we told him he needed to speak less fag because he used to use a lot of really big words and it confused everyone, and he's gotten better. But that too is posh English. And his own accent, it is an active choice, I believe. Michael Burrell got a 96 on latest course. Oh, congratulations. Have 8 days till next semester. Just picked a RimWorld and more Nazi vampires. Life is good, friends. Yes, it is. Nazi vampires is good. I can't wait for whoever runs the World of Darkness account to just browse Twitter tomorrow. That'll be fun for them.
Yep.
Can't wait to see all of our fans tell us how much they love our game. I can't wait to not see any Nazi-related anything today.
Their combat system is trash, though.
Oh, it's fucking horrible. But hey, it's not the combat system either. Like, you know that you're supposed to be when you want to convince someone, you're supposed to engage in willpower combat. Did you know that?
What the?
Tap side of head. Our willpower, our combat can't be trash if we remove our combat.
So it's the same system as the combat, except now you roll a dice, and they roll a dice, and whoever has the highest dice wins, and inflicts the differential in willpower damage on the other character.
It's like Risk, but dumb.
So basically, what you're doing is this is mind break hentai, okay? If you win, you reduce your opponent to a mindless wretch. It's like, dick. And then you win.
Nice.
I wanted to keep that system, but I thought it was maybe a little bit.
It was a little gay, and to do that to communists instead of shooting them would be kind of dumb.
Wow, you have a surrendered communist right in front of you, Kyle. Would you like to engage in willpower combat with him?
I see you're trying to fit in, Kyle.
Usually, and I will double team him.
Next episode, Kyle will engage in willpower mind break hentai with the communist prisoner.
I'll have the support of my party behind me.
He might not take that much convincing. He saw his buddies just get gunned down.
He's about to get.
Did you know that Bukaki used to be a Greek goddess?
Oh, did she get splooged on?
Did she come from the island of Lesbos, where all the lesbians are from?
Well, I don't think lesbians can do bukkake unless they just like squirt on them.
It's water sports. No.
Bad, Kyle.
You're making me sad.
This topic sponsored by World of Darkness.
You know, you could be a fucking like voice guy for a fucking commercial. I swear to God.
Well, now I am.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Ed Thiemann just says hi, fags, which can't really deny necessarily. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe, Hev WWO Wags. I am traveling to Germany tomorrow, and I'm wondering what EFAP to listen to on the trip. Got a favorite episode? Awuwusu. Hi, Wags.
Hi. What? He wants to know what episode he should listen to?
Faggotry Overload.
Episode 50 was one of the, I think it's my favorite one we did. That one was damn, it was like a 24-hour stream too.
24 fucking hours.
Yeah, that was the 1 year anniversary, episode 50. So we did a 24-hour stream. It was crazy good.
I would kill myself, but that is just me. I'm starved to death, probably as well. Dr. Martin Luther Pepe again. Uzulu, is there 12 rules for right shirt coming? I need one to hang next to the All Crusaders Are Just shirt. Also, again, hi, Rax.
Hello.
I should work on that. Although I'm not. I've already got on the Spreadshirt site. I've already got one that's communists aren't people. So if they were going to kick me off, they probably would have already done it.
Well, I don't know. Communists aren't people. That's a universal idea. I think most people agree with that.
True.
I think even the communists would agree.
Yeah. If they really dug deep and looked at their ideology, I think they would.
Am I people? No, I'm not people.
The things I want. Terrible, all of them. Right. The Thing, got a new lefty girlfriend, had to hide all my edgy things. Well, that's pointless. You can hide them, but you'll find them eventually.
Get it? Pointless.
And yeah, then you'll have an explanation thing to do.
I had to hide all the things I enjoy to appease the woman. Like, yeah, this sounds like it's a relationship built on a solid foundation.
It sounds like it'll work out in the long term when she discovers the cupboard filled with Nazi SS paraphernalia.
I mean, She must have an ass like fire, because I wouldn't do that.
It's going to turn out she's into it.
Certain girls will make you do strange things. Kekri Wilson. Spoiler, the 6th Army gets destroyed in Stalingrad. Well, lucky you guys aren't affiliated with the 6th Army, right? You're in the 17th, right? Right?
Yeah, also we're vampires.
Yeah. Shut your mouth, Kyle.
But the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
See, when you know history, it just kind of like, you know the ending already. You're like, oh, here we fucking
History is
go,
more of a
boy.
guideline.
Yeah, we're changing it.
And with our
I don't
roles,
think
we will
you're
not meet the
changing
guideline.
this. I know Arch too well. He's got a narrative and he wants to spin it.
We're like no socialist ever before. We're actually going to dominate history rather than letting it dominate us.
So naive.
Credle. Finally, Kyle has joined the company. Now it's worth watching, and we're still waiting for Lurking Hunger. Oh, you'll have to wait a damn long time.
Arch is going to be a cunt about that, so be ready.
Plus, Kyle is probably going to kill this RP at some point.
I didn't kill no RP. PNN.
That's a little bit too much of an in-joke there, Kyle. You need to refrain from the Fife News on stream.
Look, Pfeiffer has been...
It's a bit too dark lore, okay?
People know Pfeiffer.